Welcome back to another session of The Dark Beneath It All. For those of you who are a Alyosha fan, Alyosha, I don't know if you're a couple people who watch. Yeah, we have a couple
you turned
people.
away from your thing and no one heard what you were saying.
It's because I stopped talking. We have a couple people who watch consistently on YouTube, and Alyosha quickly became a fan favorite, by the way. There's a lot of people rooting for Alyosha already.
What did you guys do while I was away that made him a fan favorite, dude? While I was here, I was just cooking fucking raspberry.
While you were here, yeah, literally like the 3 sessions, they were like, "Yep, it's Alyosha all the way."
Yeah, it went from Dante being the favorite.
I appreciate my fans, bro.
Yeah, it was like a tie between Dante and Bandit, and then Alyosha came out of nowhere just to the fucking moon.
There you go.
What do they like? I didn't do anything. I don't think I even got a single kill. I do like 1d6 damage with my rapier. And
That's not what they care about.
Killing.
It's the character, man.
Riz.
Hell yeah.
All right, we'll go ahead and get started with character introductions, and I guess my introduction. I am your DM, and this is my campaign. All right, we'll move on to character and player introductions. No particular order. Oh, Alyosha's muted, so we'll just skip him for now. Bandit, go ahead.
I was coughing, bro.
Always goes.
Bandit can still go. I need to think of something.
Bang it.
Oh, perfect.
No, please don't.
Yeah, go ahead, bang it. Go ahead, bang it. Go ahead and give your introduction.
Bang it. I'd rather not. Good morning, everybody. It's Brand playing Bandit, and our fun fact for today, because I'm doing normal fun facts now after some choice words were said my way. From his village, he and his best friend would often walk to the top of a large hill and climb the top tree where they could barely see the lights of Opaldum. One night, very shortly before a disaster within the town, the lights were especially bright. This was the night Opaldum burned.
Damn, that city's bright over there.
Looks a bit bright. Oh, what the fuck going on back home? Oh shit, I hear screaming.
All right. Alyosha.
What's up, y'all? My name's Alyosha, but my real name is Michael. And when Alyosha wrote poetry, back before he became not a possessed, but like a consumed, whatever you call him.
Yeah.
A lot of the time, his ideas for his like poetry would come during epileptic fits.
They would what now?
They would come during seizures. So he'd have a seizure, and like while he's having a seizure, he just like thinks of a poem. And he like up to the seizure felt like he's like, you know, get gaining like knowledge of the universe, and then he just fucking like loses it once the seize actually comes. But that's where his ideas come from, or used to come from. He hasn't had one yet, but he might. He might just. I might have to roll for seizure once he gets.
Seizures aren't funny, guys.
No, they aren't. But when they happen
Dante.
in combat. Hello, I'm Ian. I play Dante, our stupid Gigachad who does dumb things sometimes. Fun fact about Dante. If you remember a couple fun facts ago, I said that Dante tried to make a treehouse once, and it kind of fell on him, got hurt a little bit. It's all right. He now has a tendency to always look up to see if there's falling things around him, especially if he's near trees.
Dante's not a gamer.
Has he ever been near has he ever been like at somebody's house and they're like, "Do you want to see my treehouse?" And he's like,
No, because Dante doesn't have friends like that.
You just had to bring it up, Jared.
You're right. He's like walking through the streets of Opaldum. He's walking through the streets of not Opaldum, Nyar. He's walking through the streets of Nyar, and he's like, he looks at somebody's backyard. They've got a treehouse, and he's like, "Those kids are stupid. Don't they know treehouses are dangerous?"
It could fall on them at any moment.
Yogrid.
End them.
Yeah, hello. My name is Aiden, and I play Yulgrid. You can call me Grid, if you're
Yogurt.
weird.
Yogurt.
And then
Yogurt.
Yogurt.
my fun
Yogurt.
fact is that Yulgrid's favorite weather condition doesn't exist in the overworld because rain doesn't exist. I mean, it does, but in kind of a funky groundwater type way. Never really pours. It always just kind of drizzles. Anyway, his favorite weather condition is the dustfall. When seismic activity, they don't know it's called seismic activity, but I know it's seismic activity, rattles the ceiling above and rains dust and stalactites from the ceiling.
I'm just imagining you walk outside and your neighbor's house has like a fucking hole through the ceiling and it's like, that's so unlucky, Jerry. It's the second time this week. And he's like, damn it.
Oh
How
no, poor Jerry.
Poor Jerry.
That's considered a weather condition?
Yeah.
Fascinating.
Of course.
I mean, unless it's like a serious one.
Mhm.
Yeah, then
And
it's not
it's
dust
called
fall, it's a
something else.
rock fall.
It's a
Yeah,
sign of good luck
exactly.
and culture to be hit by one of these falling stalagmites or stalactites.
That's definitely not good luck.
You will have
That's
It's
about
like they're
Death.
getting struck by lightning.
One might even call it a hurt rock
Exactly.
pain.
Is this the stalagmite strike the same place twice?
No, that's actually not possible.
Wait a
Wait,
minute.
it's exactly just like lightning.
Lightning does strike the same place twice.
Yeah, lightning does strike.
Yeah,
same place
It's the
multiple
opposite
times.
of lightning.
It's the opposite.
All right, Leo.
Hello, everyone. I am playing Leo Greshi. I am Clark. Quick fun fact about Leo is one of the very fun books that he got his hands on during his travels and stuff happened to be on the study of torture techniques. He got a hold of this book after a few deals that let him trade around some books that may or may not have been totally legal. But he procured them for certain individuals to help them find their path.
Why are you in charge of delivering smut?
Torture tier list win.
All right, Menadina. Move on from that.
Hey everyone, I'm Elena. I play Menadina, the badass bitch with a scythe. We featuring the Luna, the Loony Balloony.
What do you see your little head?
Cause she's in my chair, so I have to use the other chair.
I got you.
Fun
Gave up your
fact
chair
about
for her.
no, don't summon her. Leave her be. She's being cute. Stop. I'm letting her have my chair. Anyway, fun fact about Menadina is that she was always jealous of her older sister because her older sister got to have cool things, but it was just because the older sister reached age milestones before she did. So like, you know, when you hit like 10, you're like, oh hey, you get some big thing. Or like when you're 16 in human years, you get a car.
What? I got mine at
Kind of like
14.
the equivalent.
I had to buy my vehicle.
Well, you can get a driver's license. She's like, why can't I get one?
I want y'all to know that Tyler was absolutely seething just a moment ago. I could see it on his face. Elena was like, I'm letting her have my chair. And Tyler was like, I'm going to jump off a cliff. I could see it on his face. Tyler's so anti-cat.
I have
No,
a
he's not.
perfect- I'm not
Tyler's
anti-cat. I'm
right.
anti-dumb cat rules.
No,
Tyler's right.
you're wrong. You're wrong. All right, show of hands. Show of hands. Cat's in the spot. Do you move the cat? Yes or no? Show of hands.
How does
Show
that work?
hands for
Wait,
what?
Pick what- is hand up yes or no?
Hand up is yes, you move the cat. I said, do you move the cat?
Oh.
Show of hands.
This should never be a question.
So it's just
Oh,
Aiden.
you moved the
Aiden,
cat. Yeah, you moved the cat.
Oh.
Yeah, you moved the cat.
y'all are outnumbered. It is literally
got this.
5-2.
Yeah, I don't
You
care.
don't move the
I don't
cat.
care if I'm outnumbered. I'm outnumbered in this very,
Now
very
raise
select
your
group
hand
of
if you've
people.
owned a cat. Now raise your hand if you've owned a cat.
Oh, that's fun.
All I'm hearing is that the
So
cat
you
runs your
know,
life.
so you know, if you haven't owned a cat, you just don't know that you don't move it. But if you
Yes.
ever own a cat,
Exactly.
you're gonna find out you don't move the cat.
Yeah, how are they
Dogs
supposed
have
to know the
masters,
rules?
cats have servants.
I mean, look, I'm not gonna deny it.
Did you lay down?
Tyler seems like a very like teacup Yorkie or like Chihuahua guy.
Absolutely fucking not.
Yeah, I could see Tyler having a chihuahua.
Chihuahua
That's
guy.
accurate.
He's
No.
absolutely
And on
the
that note-
Chihuahua guy.
Yeah, and on that
Grew
note,
up with
Tyler, you should give
German
a
Shepherds.
recap. Yeah. You can tell us that when you have your chihuahua.
I'm a big dog. I do big dog
I will
stuff.
hunt chihuahuas. I will. Anyway, I'm doing the recap for today. I will give a explicit recap, and now that Alyosha is back, I will do a wider, more general recap
Yeah.
after that. It's
You're
not
gonna do an
be as
explicit
deep.
recap? Can I hear that?
Yes. Yes, you can. It's what I'm doing.
Say more.
Okay, we started the session in the water room full of black, suspicious water. The mystery maid drow in the back that was bucketing water was trying to get someone to go into it, claiming they've helped people before, cleanse them, bring them blessings by dunking them in the water. Tried to dunk Bandit in the water, but a lucky shove with telekinesis got her off of him. They experimented very briefly with that, mostly just draining all the water to see what was at the bottom, which it goes down to like a great area that opened up. Bunch of adventure loot down there. And then below that great area, there was like nothing. You could not see down to the bottom of that. Didn't spend too much time in there though. It seemed that the kind of whole temple area, it's a general worship area. The main deity is Putrith, but it's not all Putrith. And in part, it's just worshiping the Underdark itself. We stumbled into a congregation where a Drider, is Drider the right word?
Yes.
Okay, Drider was giving or preaching at the back, talking about the war and how they need to do away with all the filthy gnomes and dwarves. When we came in, she noticed and called Yolgrid to the front, where we're pretty sure they're about to like start exile or like executing him, or at least tying him up and attaching him to the roof like they seem to have done before. Leo was weirdly into it. Until they got to the point where he tried to attack Yulgrid. Leo cast, what's the name of your spell?
It's
Not
not
a
a
spell,
spell.
it's an ability.
my-
But yeah,
Oh, your ability.
Leo started
Fine.
combat.
Yeah, he cast that let people switch places with each other and give them a little bit of a buff. Menadina took the hit instead, jumping in next to Yulgrid, and combat started. Combat went absolutely swimmingly. It started with a bang, ended with a bang. Bandit got the ace plus, and
Bandit
yeah,
committed murder multiple times last session.
numerous times. After that, we found a very nice gemstone and a key. We used the key to get out of this whole temple area, where we finally got to Vingir. I don't think I pronounced it right, but Vingir?
Vingir.
Vingir, okay. We finally got to Vingir.
Now you're in a small town called Yerani.
Yeah, I was getting there. We got stuff.
Still going. All right.
Yeah. We noticed signs around the entrance to the place we just exited that it was an important place. When we went to our long rest, On Menadina's shift, nothing happened, but on Bandit's shift, of course, something happened. A drow approached us from the darkness, still attached by a tendril, and said, basically, you don't belong here. The Archpriestess sent them, and that we need to return. Which, of course, we didn't do. Bandit was paranoid of the rest of the long rest. Instead of turning around like we were told to do, we continued. We found the fork in the road. Journey, 10 minutes to the right. Refnor, 6 hours to the left. So we went to Journey. The town is interesting because in most of it, there's no one whatsoever. A lot of the furniture has been moved, taken out. There were a couple houses where kind of like slaves or servants were kept. That don't have all their furniture taken out, but at least over half the buildings have been completely emptied, and there were no sign of life until we got to the church, where we found another drow giving another sermon, and a audience of consumed. This one was just a drow, not a drider. And we did investigation. We learned about how they're trying to convert, I don't know if that was the right word, or save people afflicted, which was referring to Yulgrid and him being a blood sorcerer. We investigated a little bit too long, though, and now we are in a showdown in the center of town with a bunch of ne'er-do-wellers telling us to get the hell out.
Nice.
So we are about to start combat. The wider recap is that we entered Minth Range. Were you here when we started that?
Yep. He left right after the combat with the miners. When y'all are beating up
Okay.
on all those miners.
Yeah, we killed all the children.
To show that on Twitch.
Yeah, we're only talking in Minecraft. We descended a little bit deeper after that. We found more ropers, which we already told you about. Bandit died, saw the Black Oven afterlife. Got into combat with a few more ropers. We were hunted by, what was the name of the
Umber
creature?
Hulk.
An Umber Hulk. We were
Which you ended
hunted
up
by an
feeding.
Umber Hulk. Eventually, yes, we fed it with a roper that we managed to teleport over the kind of gate. After getting through that combat narrowly, Bandit sustained a critical injury. He is exhausted until he gets a 7th level healing spell, so that's going to be a hot minute. Exhaustion 1 until then. Then deeper where we started, where we found this kind of temple area. We found evidence of this archpriestess, or I don't think that was the matriarch. Evidence of the current matriarch having an affair with one of the people in this small underground complex. We found a whole, like, alchemical room where they were doing experiments with crystals on a dwarf's body, probably doing some research for the war. We ended up having Rex warp to us, compile all of that, and take it back to our bastion. So now we have all of the necessary resources to start our own alchemical research room, facility, what have you. And after that room is where we found the pool room and kind of the stuff that I started the original recap with.
All right. Bit of a long recap,
We had
but
to say compile.
gotta get everybody back on the same page. So picking up where he left off, everybody go to the board Jeremy, as he pronounced it.
Board.
The correct pronunciation is Jeremy, but you know,
I'm
and it's
a
probably.
foreigner.
I was gonna say, Bandit's a foreigner.
Pronunciation is Garany.
I hate
Jeremy
that.
Baramy.
Okay. Put Ayosha down.
Shout out to that reference if anyone gets it.
Yeah, I'll probably just try to watch the stream and do my best to convey what I want to do.
Mhm.
Are we not doing introductions like last campaign for level ups?
Yes, but
Not
it'll be later. It'll be later.
What do you mean by that?
We gotta get combat.
Whatever ability you gained from your level up, spend this combat thinking about how you gained it, because there's going to be a period of downtime here in a moment, and during that downtime is technically going to be when you level up, but I went ahead and had y'all do it for this combat.
Okay.
He's so benevolent.
All right, I have
All right.
changed the way this D&D combat view looks. So now you can see everybody, and I don't have to click around with the cameras anymore. Huzzah! Thank you,
Huzzah.
Discord update that made my life. I didn't have to do all of the scaling to make this work on stream. So I have a full-time job, and I don't have time for that. All right.
You work full time.
Don't forget
Tyler,
to update your stats.
I want you to know, Tyler, I probably
Oh,
work way more hours than you.
How do you know?
Tyler works a lot.
I rolled
Welcome
max
to
HP,
startup
baby.
life.
Curse
I
Oh,
actually
you're
did
in
as
Underdark.
well,
Okay, that
which
makes
is
sense.
really sick.
I did not.
I'm going to actually do that real quick so that I can. I don't want to have. I don't want this showing anymore. And now we'll go back. I know that's going to look really jarring in my. Well, it's going to look really jarring in my YouTube upload, but I don't care anymore. All right, let's go ahead and roll initiatives. Let's get started on that. By the way this combat started, just to get you up to date, Ayosha, just fully on page. You guys came out of this church, and these people were like, "We told you to leave. Why are you still here? Why did you push this far into our territory? You are trespassing." And then Leo pretty much said, "I do what I want. I'm gonna come find you and bring you peace by killing you."
Let me look who Leo is again.
That's me.
Oh, I did not expect that from you, Clark. I thought you would have
Why
been
would
nicer
you
than
not?
that. But I guess, are you lawful?
No.
Huh?
Clark is
Am I what? Are
lawful
you
evil.
Lawful evil.
Okay. I thought for a second when you said Leo, I was picturing Dante. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. But Clark surprised me.
Mm-hmm.
I did all of ourselves a favor and I rolled the first nat 20 of the session.
Nice.
Oh, I need to roll initiative.
That's not a favor. It was
You
on
roll
initiative.
too.
Yeah, that just means I go first.
Oh, that's a 7.
That's a 4. Wait, +4. Haha, I'm an 8. Mine's higher than you.
Hold on,
If
guys. Hold on. Don't get too
Dexterity, do I add
excited.
that to my
Congrats.
initiative?
Do you want a cookie?
Yes.
Are you gonna provide a cookie?
No.
All right.
Actually, horrible person. Terrible.
Who can beat a
Awful.
dirty 20? Dirty 20.
Nat 20.
Okay, just the nat 20. That makes my life real easy. All right. So just Dante is gonna be above. Yogurt, what'd you get?
8.
It's 8. Then Mene at 7. Leo, what'd you get?
17.
17 for Leo. Ayosha Bandit, where do y'all sit?
If I have proficiency in dexterity, do I add that to my initiative?
No.
No.
Okay, I just got a 10 then.
10 Bandit.
15.
Okay. That is turn order. Dante is first.
Where are they?
Are we only fighting one of them?
They're all sharing a turn.
Oh,
Damn.
Where
Fuck.
where are Oh, there they are.
You found him.
Over there. You know, details.
Alright, so cool funny thing. We get ambusher for a first combat of turn. So I have an extra 10 feet of movement, so now my movement instead of 35 is now 45. 40. Now I should be able to see him. I'm gonna activate Sharpshooter. And I'm going to attempt to hit this guy, and this guy.
Okay.
I'll have Sharpshooter. Boom! Does a 5 hit.
No. No.
Does
No.
a 8 hit.
No.
Does
Bro, you just jumped
a
that luck a little too quick.
19 hit.
He's gonna say no.
Yes. 19 will hit.
Cool. 14 points of piercing.
Okay. So you run up. The first 2 arrows just kind of fall short, and they all begin to speak in unison again. You should flee. There's no chance you would ever. And then with skills like that, there's no chance you would ever. And then this one just takes an arrow to the head and dies instantly. And they keep talking. Win this fight. But that one is dead on the spot.
Damn.
That's so fucking funny,
they're not
actually.
right.
They're all speaking in like the hive mind kind of deal.
Yes.
Okay. I vaguely remember this from last session.
It is
Yes,
not.
sir.
Note. Make a history check, Yogurt. As they all spoke for a long period of time. Okay.
18
Ooh.
plus 4, 22.
The
history checks on my side.
subtle undertones like that each of their voices has is not the same as the ones that you heard when speaking when Ingtar was taken away. This is not the same voice you're used to hearing. It's different.
Interesting. Am I allowed to speak that out loud?
Yeah. These 3 in the back step into the dark and disappear. And then.
Oh, okay. I know what's gonna happen. Wait, no, I don't. Never mind.
Probably gonna appear closer to us somewhere.
I've seen this trick
They
before.
kinda can't. There's not really a closer to us.
Yeah, you guys are all centralized. And then 3 more come out over here. And
Where?
then I
Oh,
will
behind
take their
us.
turns. Nope. You'll see. These ones will dash 60. These ones will dash. Will move 30. And then these 3 will take arrow shots at Dante. Dante, what's your AC?
AC is 16.
All 3 of those hit. Crazy high rolls. You take 3d6 plus 6. You take 12. And then these 3 that came out behind you are going to move forward 30 or 60. Leo.
Yes, sir. So what do I want to do here? I think I'm just gonna buff some folks. So, before we continue further, where we don't have Ayosha here. Are you intentionally having that happen?
He is here. He's right here.
Oh, is he? Okay, I just am blind. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why do I feel like we're down a member?
Dante's
I
over
see where
here.
Dante went. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's why.
Dante, I am just over
Okay.
here.
So I'm gonna buff myself. I'm using emboldening bond on myself, Metadina, and Bandit. And
Okay.
then I am going to stand. Let's go here, kind of cover. And then, do I want to? No, I think that'll be it. That is my action per turn.
Okay. Bandit.
Sick. I'm gonna climb up here. I'm gonna go here. Nice and kind of hidden behind the stalagmite almost. And I'm gonna turn around. I'm going to use Hail of Thorns.
Nice.
Cast Hail of Thorns. They got all bunched up like little idiots, and I'm gonna shoot the one in the middle. At least
Okay.
once.
Dex save, or you have to hit, right?
Yeah, I got a hit, but I think a 29 hits.
Yep. All right, I'll make 3 dex saves. What's your DC? 3.
Make sure it hasn't. Yeah,
15. Meets beats for one of them. Oh, the one in the middle saves, just to make our lives easy, because you're going to deal damage to him anyways.
Yep.
So roll me the Hail of Thorns damage first.
Yep. I'm trying to find a D10. I'm gonna just use this D10. Hail of
It's
Thorns
only
damage.
1d10.
Yeah. It's every creature within 5 feet of the hit.
Yeah, it just means that you can't. Don't worry about it.
I did not upcast it.
What's the damage?
5.
Okay. And then the guy in the middle takes half or none. Does it save or suck? Oh. My deafen key started working all of a sudden. That's great.
Let's go!
That keybind has not been working for a very long time. Discord pushes an update, it starts working again. How much does the guy in the middle take on a success?
Half as much.
Oh, okay, so he takes, round it up, he takes 3. And then what's your bullet damage?
20.
Okay, he evaporates.
Alright, and with the second shot, I will hit the closer of the remaining 2, I suppose.
Okay. So at this point, I will say, Ayosha, you fought the Drow before. You are used to fighting them. At least you remember fighting them a little bit. It's hazy. You remember them being more resilient. In fact, you just fought Drow earlier you weren't actually here for it, but you fought Drow earlier in the tunnels, in the caverns, and those were more resilient. These are going down like townsfolk.
These are weak for Drow. I don't know what these are. Either they might just be regular townsfolk, or maybe kids. Who knows?
Doesn't they got wrapped up in the wrong thing? And I'm gonna take the second shot.
All right.
These are townsfolk. Oh, perfect. Easy money.
17.
Okay, roll damage. I like the idea that Yayosha does go, these could be townsfolk, and Bandit goes, even easier. He just lines up the shot.
I mean that's fair. That's what I conveyed the information.
11, that one gets a hole blown through his chest and falls to the ground.
Bandit's having a good time.
Ayosha.
I direct my vicious mockery to one of the 3 that let's just say the middle of the 3 that hit. Was it Dante with arrows? Come on, man. What is this shooting technique? You get lucky shot. My daughter shoot better than this. And then fuzzy memories go through my brain. Or was it my son? Or my brother?
You's got a daughter.
Wisdom save. Failure. Give me 2d4.
Hell yeah.
Do you have dice?
I do. Virtual dice.
He pulls out his phone.
3.
God bless.
Dude, I'm on my bed. I got none of my equipment on me.
Mhm.
What am I expected to do?
You're on your bed. What's he doing with that? What's he doing with those hands, bro?
Sure.
Peanut butter. Screen shaking.
Okay. I'm not angry.
All right. Did you roll 2d4?
Yeah, I got a 3.
Oh, I missed it. Yogurt,
Yeah,
you're up.
I am.
Indeed.
Please stop. We are peaceful. I'm gonna raise my hands up.
It's gonna laugh.
Is that your
Actually,
turn?
hold on. Do you laugh? Like, hold on. You laugh, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Where the fuck did you go?
I'm up on a rock.
Yeah, I'm trying
He's
to find you.
here. I'll ping. He's right here.
Are you like balanced up there?
Yeah.
I really want to try and shove you off.
That
No,
dude
I'm
just
not gonna
for-
do
just
that.
for
I'm not
laughing?
gonna do that. I will bonus action right of the dawn to, yeah. They will literally see my like rope dart start glowing and radiating a bright light of up to 20 feet, and I will say, "You will die if you continue this."
They will die.
That's my turn.
Oof.
I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt.
The voices respond, they will die.
Hmm.
Womp womp.
Wonderful, they're being
Womp.
controlled.
You just say womp womp. How dare you?
I'm gonna move. I'm gonna full action dash. And I'm just gonna prep myself mentally.
All right, Dante.
Well, they hit me. I have to hit them back. That's just how
That's
the
the
game
rules.
goes.
That's the rules of the game.
That's the rules. I'm gonna move to where I have them in line.
Those are the rules.
Unfortunately, I can't hit all 3 of them, but I can shoot the 2 closest to me. So that's what I'm gonna do. Obviously, with sharpshooter active,
Yep.
does a 15 hit.
Yes. You've sharpshooter
17
active? It does.
Yep. Cool. That's a nat 20.
It does. It evaporates.
Cool.
Okay, it is their turn. From that's not the right thing. From the darkness, 4 more emerge here.
I
And a
think one of which
couple
will say,
elsewhere.
"Come and fight us." Like he's fighting like a coward.
This one's gonna move forward 30 and take a shot at Dante. Everybody just watch these. Everything is +4. So if it hits you, tell me.
No.
These 2 are gonna move forward and shoot at Leo. +4 to both of those one of those hits. You take a
Yeah, one
d6
will hit,
plus
one will
2.
miss. Okay.
Take 7. And then these 2 will move forward, full action dashing towards Mene. And then these 3 will move to attack her. 3 attacks at Mene. All of these are +4. A 19 and a 23 probably hit.
Mm-hmm.
So you take 2d6 plus 4. You take 11. This one's going to move forward. It has to dash, but it gets right up behind Yogrid. And then these are going to dash as well. These being stuff that's out of sight. Leo,
Yes, sir.
You are up.
Do I see? Oh, okay, I don't remember how this worked last time. We saw a bunch of threads.
these run out into the darkness.
They just run out into the darkness.
Yep.
They don't run out into like a visible area. Okay.
These run out into the darkness.
And that's not super helpful to me. Then I suppose I just need to start doing damage for the time being. Can't think of much else to do. in terms of keeping things alive, I don't really care. Can I do real quick? Why am I looking there for spells? I'll just cast spiritual weapon near where Mene is, because there's a lot of them there.
That's probably a good choice for this combat.
Yep, casting spiritual weapon over there. It'll swing at probably this furthest one, if I can get a place there.
Like right there.
Yep, right there. So swinging at that one.
Roll to hit.
Hit 17 plus numbers.
That'll hit. Give me damage.
Let me triple check.
Because there's going to be a lot of rolls in this combat. To hit is 15.
Spiritual weapon.
That will not change for the entire
is
combat.
A D8, right? D8, yep. D8 is 8 plus, I think 6. Yeah, 8 plus 5, so 13.
Elena, is there still a cat in your chair? 13, it dies.
Cool.
Yeah, she's asleep in the chair now.
Okay, is that your-
And then I'm
and then you have an
going
action?
to, yeah, I'm gonna do whatever it's called, Eldritch Blast. 2 of these.
Alright.
The one that's staring me down
2
here.
beams, right?
Yeah. I don't think I can
Cat
direct them at different
Baja
targets,
Blast.
so I'll just try
Yes,
to hit
you
this one
can.
twice. I can?
You can hit multiple
Well,
targets.
That's a 2 to hit that. So
Okay.
10, which is a miss. And then 16, so that'll hit once, and it's a d10. 4. So 4 on the one in front of me.
Yep.
Here.
Bandit.
Right. I'm gonna take the heavier shot at one of the closest. Or, no, I'll just get the pointer. At that.
Okay.
20. 25 hits. 2d8 plus 5. 15.
Dies.
Then second shot, gonna go to this one. It's about a shank Yulgrid.
To hit.
Miss.
Okay. Ayosha.
Let's see.
You are
where am I?
here.
Who's closest?
Grand scheme to things. Yulgrid and Bandit are closest to you.
Anyone attacking them?
Yulgrid has one on him.
one's also
I'll mock him
weakened.
too. I'll
Alright.
put on a roast fest. Bandit, drop me a beat.
Although we can't hear it because it's definitely getting noise filtered.
Okay, yeah.
I just hear him going.
I started doing a distract.
Alright, he fails.
Hell yeah. Sweet. 2d4.
Yep. 2 4s right now. Let's do it. 2 4s.
Come on. Come on, babe. Come on. 3 and a 1. It's okay.
Average.
Come on.
He looks critically wounded.
So, overall.
Yulgrid, there's one behind you brandishing daggers.
Critically wounded.
All right, I'm gonna whip around here, make 2 attacks against him.
Roll to hit. You only need one of those. Never mind, you missed.
11, 7, 18.
18 hits. It
4
dies.
plus 6 plus. Okay, it dies.
Yeah, your minimum is way more than enough.
Move. How much do I have? 30 feet? No, I'm actually gonna move over here. Benedina.
Hi.
Good morning,
Miss Nikki.
Luna.
I know. I'm going to cleave, directing it at these two. Do I have to roll separately for each of those? Let me check again.
I think so.
Ringy. Let me read. Oh, it's these two. Okay, so I'm doing this guy and this guy.
Your chair has been freed.
I know, thank God.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to
Man,
see
if
what
only
she
this
looks
could have been
like
avoided
while
some
taking
way.
a nap, you
Yeah.
can check out the images chat.
I can't think of any
Um,
way this could have been avoided.
Yeah.
Anyway,
or
I'm gonna
worked
roll.
around.
Wow.
That's a 21
That'll hit.
and a big number. That'll hit.
Okay, so you hit both of them. Remember, it's they
Divided by
each
2
take
for...
they each take 2d6 divided by 2 plus your strength. So the first one
That's
takes 5 plus 5, right?
5 plus 4.
Okay. And then the second one.
I get to reroll that 1. 7 damage total.
Okay.
Stinky, you
And
can't
you get
sit
one more
there
attack.
now. You stuck. You shuck. You shuck. You can go. You can lay down in this one now.
You got one more attack.
Yeah, I'm going to. They're both not dead. That's fucking wild.
You did single digit to both of them.
Well, then I'll just target the one to my left.
Okay. Roll to hit.
17?
It does.
Cool. That will be my turn.
Dante.
Move over a little bit so I can see both of these bitches. And
No, baby, you can't
Shoot
sit
it.
there.
these guys.
This is why I leave my desk a mess, so you stop doing this.
That hits 14 piercing, and that misses. So one of them's
Okay.
dead.
One of them dies.
And that be
It is their
That's what you're
turn.
doing. Hey.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, they will take their turns. This one will move up to here, and this one will move up to here. 2 attacks on Dante. 13 or 15.
Nope.
Okay, you managed to fend both of them off. This one moves to here, makes the 2 attacks on Mene total. Mene minimum of 16.
Meets beats.
Okay, so you take 2d6 plus 4. Mene takes 13.
Okay.
Over here, these 4 are going to dash.
I'm getting low.
What is low for you? Oh, you're at 27?
27 out of 77.
Really? Do you not long rest after... You forget to long rest your HP?
Did we long rest right after the battle?
The
What
Dragger
battle?
one? Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, then I did not reset it.
Yeah, you were on.
Okay, that would be
You were on
why.
the first watch. Remember?
Yeah.
Over the top of these rocks behind you, two of these guys climb over
Luna.
Bandit. They're gonna make 2 arrow shots on Bandit.
Whoa.
12 and 22.
The 22 hits.
Okay, you take 8.
Wow.
So Bandit, you're like locked in, shooting them down in front of you, and you take an arrow kind of like to the back, like shoulder blade, just.
Damn.
Oh, and then these 4 are going to move up. And then that will mark the end of their turn. Leo.
I'm back. So
Bonk.
just on him. Yeah, it's gonna be a bonk on to one of the one that Manny is fighting.
Just start with the bonk.
Yeah, just start with the bonk.
There's one
Why
of them's
not?
really low from her cleave, so we'll just that one. It's this one here.
Yep. Goes 19. Yep, that'll hit.
It dies.
It does.
Bop boop beep.
That I believe is my bonus action, correct? Yes.
If you're
Okay.
looking to, I
Bonus
mean, all
action,
of you
move,
are
and repeat
full
attack,
resources,
so
by the
yes.
way.
Yeah. I'm just double checking to make sure I'm not doing anything weird. So do that, and then I will probably just. Is anyone like actually low? I don't think so. Not yet. I will. I think just do the same thing I did last round and blast the same one.
He is
That's
killable
on
now.
Dante. Yeah. 18 to hit.
Roll damage for the first beam is. Actually, you have to declare all
9.
beams first. 9
Yeah,
kills him. I'll just let you
would've done
redirect
that,
it. Yeah.
And second one on the
Second
other
one on the other one on Dante. Dante, you're
Yep,
fending this
that's a
guy
miss.
off, and then a blast of darkness kind of nails him in the face, and his face kind of fades away, and he falls to the ground.
That's a miss, though.
And then another blast of darkness over your other shoulder misses the other guy. Bandit.
All right, turning around. Which one landed the hit?
That'd be this guy. Put an arrow through
He's
you.
taking the heavy one.
That's personal.
A little bit. Fuck, that misses again.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay,
Second
it's the
shot.
first- That D20 fell. I'm not using it. That one hits.
It's cursed.
Okay, damage.
So this is still
Not
2d8 plus
cursed.
5 because it's the first hit does.
Theoretically, you could fail to kill.
Theoretically.
14.
It dies. Ayosha.
Turn.
Take it, he didn't fail.
Guys, who is sending these guys for us? They are coming at us like clown car.
That we do not know. Well,
They're coming at
supposedly
us
it's the
like clown
archpriest.
car.
I do not think that no matter how many we kill, they're going to like keep coming. This is not good. We need to get out of here.
They would run out. But
You think so? There's a lot of them, man.
There's only so many villagers a town can hold.
I start to. Is there anywhere I see that there's none of them? Like there's no villagers?
Up top, I guess, if you wanted to try to get up here.
If
If you had like Misty Step.
I don't have Misty Step.
Man, I wish someone had Dimension Door.
That was neck. I don't know if you could tell.
We use a 4th level spell slot to get on top of this tree.
Oh man, yeah, Dimension Door.
It's not about whether you should, it's about whether you could.
That tower, does it have doors?
Yeah, there's a door right here.
Okay. And bandits right there as well.
There is a guy up here.
Was.
Is a
There
second.
is. There is. There is.
I come up to the door, and as I come by, actually, you know what? First I'm gonna cast enlarge person on Menadina. Then I'm gonna run over towards the door.
What's the range on enlarge? 60?
Let's check.
Great question.
30 feet. It's not a lot.
So you'll have to
That's fine.
move
Need
to
to
be
run
able to
over.
enlarge her. So it'll take 2 turns to get in the tower if you want to enlarge.
Mhm.
Okay, I guess we could do that. Yeah, I'll run up and enlarge
All
Mandarin
right,
then.
minute size goes up.
Whoop, whoop.
Mini big.
Bonus action. Do you want to use one of your bardic inspirations?
Yeah, hold on. How does that work again? It's been so long.
You just pick somebody and they get a die to add to their attack roll.
Bandit.
Oh boy.
All right, Yogurt, you're up.
Oh, Bandit, great.
It's the 2-hit roll that I right?
I kept waiting. I really thought it would happen in this combat. I really thought somebody was going to start counting their kills.
I'm at
Oh dear.
yeah, I'm at 3.
I've only got
I
2.
think Bandit's winning right now.
Oh, Bandit's 100% winning.
Well, Dante's pretty close. I think Dante's also at 4.
Yeah.
Reminder
Yogurt,
that
that
Bandit-
does not hit.
Then I
Oh wait, no,
use
you rolled a
4.
14 plus numbers. That does hit. 14 plus
Yeah,
numbers. Yeah, this guy
yeah.
4 plus 6 plus. Yeah, this guy evaporates.
Yeah, that's max roll. I don't even know how much I moved. I was like here,
15.
here,
You move 15.
15. No, I can't get to the next one. I'm gonna come up on here, onto the fountain.
All right.
You all
Melee.
don't have to do this. I turned into Ayosha there. You
They
all
don't
don't have to
have-
do this.
We
They
do
don't
what
have
is
a
right
choice.
for our people.
You are your people.
Who are
But-
you people?
I'm gonna swing. Hey, better,
This
better,
guy's
hey,
gonna get
better, better
fucking
swing.
annihilated.
Nat 20, yeah, he gets annihilated.
This guy
dude.
turns
Okay.
into a mist.
Jelly.
Hey, better, better swing.
Bro, why have we turned into High School Musical? What did
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like it. It's gross.
That's
I
copyrighted.
thought-
That's copyrighted. You can't do that.
Well, she hasn't done more than 6 seconds, so we're fine.
Think for 5 more seconds, and you're gonna get the ban hammer.
Give us your.
I will swing at the one to my left. So,
Okay, that'll be this one. Roll to
that
hit.
is a dirty 20.
Roll damage.
I don't think they're living.
I don't think so either.
There's a bunch behind us.
Plus 4, he dies.
13.
Dante.
Oh, that's not me to press there.
There are 4 behind you, this man has realized.
Mm-hmm.
4 behind you.
Not, but yeah, they're back here.
Oh, I don't know that.
There's also this
Yeah.
guy.
I only see this guy.
We
Oh,
also
there's
see this
3
guy
here.
clear up here.
There's 3 of them?
Yep.
Jared,
Oh,
does anything happen with Yogurt moving?
No.
Anything
I
happen
don't
with
think it's
Yogurt
very
moving?
far. I'm just curious if like anything gets revealed or not.
They get auto
Oh, fair.
flipped to the other side of the map.
Mhm.
well, I can't really get in sight of the other 2, so I'm just gonna have to take a shot at this one
You can. Oh, because of the fountain?
because of the fountain, and I don't have enough movement because I've already moved 20.
Zephyr Strike! Get yourself some more movement.
Rock solid.
Good.
Unless you want
It's
Bandit to
extra.
beat you in kills.
Rock solid. I only have 2. I have 2 kills.
It
I'm not
does
catching up.
increase my movement speed by 30. So sure, let's Zephyr Strike.
Should I have 3? I think the hammer's killed 2.
In my head, this is definitely Bandit and fucking Dante have started having a competition. Like, you have Yolgrid and Ayosha.
Hang on.
Yolgrid and Ayosha are over here like, these are people. They've been corrupted. And then you have Bandit. 1, 2, 3. Dante.
In the
one.
spirit,
13 already!
in the
I'm at
spirit
42!
of competition, I want to use the movement of Zephyr Strike to acrobatics my way up the fountain, do like a jumping.
He's trying to
Like,
Legolas.
Let's go. He's trying to flex now.
Trying
He's
to
flexing
Legolas,
on. Bandit
yes.
hasn't moved at all, and Dante's out here like roaming the
What do you
field.
mean I haven't moved at all? I got advantageous position right off the bat.
So
All right,
do you want
give me an
to
acrobatics
roll
check. Give me an acrobatics check.
acrobatics check?
Yeah.
So let's see.
You're
Because
lucky
this would just be a
Roll
climb
this thing
speed.
here. Bam. 10.
You are lucky I'm facing the other
10.
direction.
It doesn't look that good. You go to like do a flip. You kind of land a little bit like awkward on your leg,
No,
but you don't.
While in the air.
Yeah. I'm talking about like the motion right now. This is the acrobatics check. It doesn't like mess you up. You got above you got a 10. But it doesn't look pretty. And then give me the attack rolls.
One of them is going to be a 4 to hit that misses, and
That's
the other
from the
one is
bad
going
flip.
to be a 19.
That guy gets evaporated probably because of Zephyr Strike.
Yes.
So with your
16.
extra
So-
movement, you're going all the way up top, right?
Yeah.
All right. This guy evaporates, and now it is their turn again.
Now I'm at 5.
6.
Goodness.
Okay. These 4 are going to dash. Maybe they don't need to. 20. Nope, they have to dash.
I'm surrounded.
And then these 3 are going to move up 30 and make arrow shots at Bandit. And this one also, so bandits get 4 arrows at him.
What the fuck?
Minimum 16?
They all hit.
You take 4d6 plus 8.
Bandit, where are you?
On a pillar.
You take 23 points of piercing damage
You're there.
as you get Boromired.
You're too far away from me.
Did you get Boromired?
No
Yeah,
more.
I just took 4 arrows.
No more of these dark elves came out of the darkness, right?
Yeah,
On this turn, 12 came out.
Bro got hit like
Where?
a pin cushion.
That's a lot.
There's 3 here. Some over here that you can. Yeah, a bunch came out.
Okay.
2 are going to move up to attack Menadina.
Mhm.
17.
Yep.
And then I know the other one doesn't hit. Mene takes 6. And then these ones are all going to dash. And these ones will move as well. Leo.
Yay! They are right on top of me. I don't think there's a whole lot of great things I can do. So I'm gonna use my bonus action and move and bonk.
Hey,
Move to the nearest one,
roll to hit.
as you know, a good boy does. Rolly. 16 to hit,
Damage.
or 16 plus numbers. 2d8. 3 plus 5, 8 damage.
Okay. Now action.
Ooh, what do I want to do here? So Bandit's getting low.
A little bit.
Bandit's a little far from me though, and these guys
And
are
out
right
of sight.
here. And out of sight.
Not
Yes.
entirely. I mean, he saw where I went, like, from turn 1.
Yeah, but if
That's
it is a
true.
line of sight spell, that means he has
Oh,
to
It
see
is a
you.
line of sight spell.
That's what you
yes.
mean. Okay.
All of my spells are pretty much line of sight. Um,
Don't break
trying to
line of
think
sight
of
with your
what else
healer,
I can
guys.
do. What else can I do here? There's
Kind
two
of hard
people
for me
right
to break line
here.
of sight.
Yeah, it is.
Right
Just
now,
the
yeah.
touch. Just the touch.
I'm large.
Eee.
I almost want to take the dodge action. Almost.
You could take the dodge action.
Um,
Your AC is like a 12.
13. I don't know if that is good enough. Because
Means
that's
they
what
need a,
it's
they
plus
need a
2?
9 to hit.
Ooh, it's almost. It almost puts it 50-50. That's pretty.
If you wanted to
decent.
ready an action, I am gonna get back in line of sight briefly during my turn.
Can't command multiple here. None of those are offensive. I can grab any offensive spells. Go figure.
Don't
Now
you have
would be
like
a great
sleep?
time. No,
I could have
that's not
sworn you
that's not a
had.
cleric spell. Even.
You have some AoE. It's been a bit, but you
I
used it
have
during the
calm
Nora
emotions.
escape. Oh, calm emotions. Yeah, that might not
That's
work
not gonna
here.
do shit here.
That might not work here.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to do anything here, so I'm not going to be casting calm emotions.
Could ready a spell.
I'm going to. I
Or
could
take the
ready a
dodge action.
spell. Or I could take the dodge action. Because
You
my
just
fourth level
guiding
spell
bolt
isn't
one
gonna
of
help
them
me.
and immolate him.
I could do that. That's a great idea. Yeah, sure. I'll just guiding bolt the one that's right in front of me.
Okay, roll to hit.
That way it's a little harder for them to get to me. 15 plus numbers. That'll hit.
That hits. Give me damage. Pretty sure he evaporates.
I'm pretty certain.
You would have to roll pretty badly.
Yeah, I don't think I can roll that poorly. I need to find where guiding bolt is because I'm forgetting the actual number. 46.
46 damage. Damn.
Yeah, 46.
It's a level
dude.
1
He's
spell.
super dead. Well, that's almost max, so I'm pretty sure he's the best evaporated.
How much did you roll?
6, 6, 6, 5. So, enough.
6, 12, 18, 20,
25.
plus
23.
5, 23. Not enough. Okay, never mind.
Not enough? Oh,
It's
you're
enough to kill,
talking
but
about, like,
not kill him twice over.
Yeah,
See if you doubled his health.
not
If you
quite.
had doubled his
because
health,
don't
I
think
was going to let it overflow to
doesn't
the
get
next
any
guy.
bonuses.
If you doubled his
Oh.
health, it was going to overflow to the next guy.
Damn.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. It doesn't do anything else. Additionally, unfortunately.
All right, he evaporates. Bandit.
Yeah.
All right, first shot is going at that guy.
Okay.
Hits.
Probably evaporates.
Hope so. Low roll 10.
10. He lives.
Fuck. Well.
Rip. They lived.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna. You can live for now. I'm going to Hail of Thorns again, and I'm going to aim at the guy in the middle of this group.
Okay.
Different D something. Yeah, that'll hit.
Dex saves. Left to right here. 14, 25.
One in the middle succeeds.
Again, right?
Yeah, 2016.
Roll me your damage.
Damage for the middle is 7.
7 on the shot.
Yeah, 7 on the shot.
Okay.
And then the D10. Oh hell yeah. 9 on the D10.
These both these guys are critically wounded, and then this guy 9 halved is 5. They all look like they look like they are dominoes right now. They look like you were really close to triple kill.
Fuck! Someone's gonna kill Jack me. And then, well, those guys are already gonna.
Should have upcasted it.
Yeah, hindsight. Nah, I don't have that many Spell slots. How far are those guys from that location? I'm gonna hop my way into this corner here for the time being.
All right.
I guess if that guy has a melee weapon, that's a attack of opportunity on him or for him.
Oh, he has his bow out.
All right.
Ayosha.
Oh boy. Does the tower look like it has any like balconies on it that, or windows maybe that I could like see out of?
Yes, there are windows.
Okay. I cast greater invisibility on myself.
All right. Ayosha dips out of this fight.
They just keep coming. I cast greater invisibility and I make my way towards the door.
Right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay. Yogurt.
Blood.
5, 10, 15, 20. 25. Oh.
Yep, there's 2 here.
30.
You can you can hit
beautiful.
both.
I go, boo, I'm gonna aim for the one that stepped on me.
She theoretically should be in that space, but given that she's large and bipedal, I'll say you can occupy that spot. You're just kind of in between the leg area right now.
Okay, I'm weaving in between her legs. Does a 13 hit? Sorry, no, that's a 9. Oh shit, does a 16 hit?
Yes.
Let's go. Boom, boom, boom. Does 8 plus whatever the fuck?
4.
11. Does 11 kill?
Can't you reroll the 2?
Or no, plus 4. You're right.
Can't you reroll the 2?
I can reroll the 2.
You should reroll the 2. Now it kills.
He did.
Let's go! And then I look over to this guy and I wombo combo him with that hits.
He evaporates.
With let's go!
All right, Mene. They've cleared out your riffraff over here. You could dash. Or you could
I
stay right
also
there.
could just summon my echo. But I don't see a point in doing that. I'm gonna hold off onto it. Hi!
You want to ready in
I
action?
will-
Because they're probably going to walk at you.
Yeah! I'm ready in action.
To
They
attack
walk
one of
at
them
me,
if they get near
the
you.
first person that gets near me will be attacked.
Dante. Pickings over here.
I understand this.
I wonder if Dante has any AoE spells. This could be...
I'm gonna use spike growth.
Okay.
You kill Jack me, you jackass.
Wait, how far can you cast that? Because there are 3 that are really, really
150
wounded.
feet.
There are 3 over here that are real wounded.
150 feet.
Where
How far
you?
is that from me?
150
No,
is the
Dante
range.
doesn't know
100.
they're over there. Dante hasn't looked back. He doesn't know they're over there.
You don't hear the gunfire behind you? Alright, that's fair.
No. I just assume
That's a
that he's
lot.
firing at nothing because reasons. I don't know.
He's missing all
So
the shots.
I'm going to use my 2nd level spell slots to
Cast spike growth.
cast spike growth in a 20-foot radius.
Yeah, that might do some damage.
Oh,
Is that your whole turn?
I don't know. I will then do nothing else. So yes.
Alright. Show me where it's
They're-
at, because
they're
it's gonna
all-
matter.
I'm pretty sure they were all in it. I had it to where the 20 feet was all of them in it.
Does it hit them on spawn? It's when they move in it, right?
It is Spikes the air comes difficult terrain configuration. When a creature moves into or within the area, they take.
Yeah, they're gonna move
2d4
out.
piercing
This one's
for
gonna move
every
out of it.
5 feet of travel.
Yeah, that's why you don't want to summon it on them. You want to summon it in front of them.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but like.
All right.
they all-
Wherever you want to put it. I'm gonna calculate the damage once you put it down.
Yeah.
And they start moving.
Let's do.
Well, yeah, they're gonna
let's see
move.
what- it's gonna give
They don't
them
have
the
to.
most.
Yeah, they will.
They're not the
One of them
brightest.
will be out of it, but I'll do this one. I'll do this.
You say out of it, but they're all going to run at Minadina.
Yeah.
So this one's gonna take what is it? 2d4 per movement or 1?
2d4 per 5 feet.
Okay, so this guy takes 2d4, going down to that number. This guy takes 4d4. He could die. He doesn't. This guy takes 6d4. Or, yeah, 6d4. This one dies. This one is going to take 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It's going to take so much d4, he dies. This one will also die. And this one will also die. So you killed 4,
It's not
by the
gonna-
way.
Run around.
Nope.
I'm at 9!
And then these two will
Let's
walk
go.
at Minadina. Minadina's ready to action on trigger. Minadina taking an attack.
Yep. Where my fuck? 17 to hit.
That hits. Roll damage. Oh, because it
Roll up to-
matters. Move that.
13.
Okay, he dies. And then this one's going to make an attack roll on you.
Mm-hmm.
He misses. Okay, now... Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. Get out of here. Y'all moved Yogurt moved far enough that my initiative tracker was in the sphere. I was like, what are you doing here? 1, 2, 3, 4,
I
5.
saved it from the darkness.
These will move 60 feet into the battle.
Oh, hello. There's more.
These will move forward to here and take arrow shots. 3 at Minadina, 2 at Dante. This is 2 at Dante. Dante, 1 hits. You take a d6 plus 2. Dante takes 3. Minadina takes 3 arrow shots.
That's still there, by the way.
None of them have hit crit, which is crazy. Minadina, you take 2d6 plus 4. You take 13. These are all swordsmen. Bandit dropped out of line of sight of all these archers, so he is safe from the 3 1 HP archers, so they have to move up to here and take shots at Leo. Leo,
Oh, no.
4 shots are going to come at you.
Okay.
Hey, remember what I just said? Leo, you
Nat
will
20.
take 3d6 plus 4.
Yoink.
Take 12. These
Okay.
2 are melee, so they will run up these stairs. 5, 10, 15,
see me.
20, 20. They saw you run up there.
they're not
25,
that bright.
30.
Yeah, they're dark elves. They're not
5,
supposed
10,
to be.
15, 25, 30. Unfortunately
Wait,
for
don't take that the
Bandit,
wrong way.
this guy is going to take an arrow shot at him. And then move down the stairs to make space. Bandit, you will get hit by that. You take a d6 plus 2. You take 5. And then over the wall, 3 more will climb over.
Oh
And Bandit is now completely cornered.
Oh, Bandit. Oh no. Oh no. I can't get you out of that.
It's okay, Bandit. You're really
Um,
good at killing innocents.
And all three of them will make sword attacks on Bandit.
Oh god.
All three will
Can't get you
probably
out
hit
of there,
15,
Bandit.
15 men.
15 hits.
Okay, you take 3d6 plus 6. You take 18.
Bandit down. Yeah.
No.
Bandit's probably down.
No,
He's not down yet.
4.
And then 5 more are going to come up from here.
5 more. Oh god.
Guys, I told you they were not going to stop coming.
Leo.
Yeah, I don't know what we need to do here.
Run.
Run to where?
I'm going into the tower personally. That might be a horrible idea if Yolgrid decides to run. I think he's the one with the big lantern.
Yeah.
But I'm
Currently,
gonna
your
go there
whole
anyways.
martial line is healthy. It's just that the back line over here didn't stick with the crystal as it ran, and so they started spawning closer and closer to the back line, which not
I
the
wonder how that
crystal's fault.
happened.
Not the crystal's
Whose
fault.
fault? It's always my fault. It's always the crystal's fault. Never their fault.
Yeah, definitely. Well, my thing is no longer useful. I don't think, right? It's like
move
way
it.
too far away.
Move it this way.
20 feet. Does it actually get there?
No, but it get like unless you have a better bonus action.
Oh, that's true. Would I have a better bonus action? I don't think so.
I will
Well,
say,
My
what fourth level spell did you take?
Right now, I mean, what I have prepared is Aura of Purity, which does not help me here.
Jared, how are they climbing over this wall? Is their climb really that good?
I have Aura of Purity, which only gives resistances to...
Damn, Guardian of Faith
Like-
would go so hard right here.
Guardian of Faith would go really hard, but I don't have it. I don't have it prepped. I thought these guys would be like poison damage, and we'd get but no. That's what I was expecting to kind of run into. We did not run into that. So, it's not what I got.
Bro, expected the drow to be toxic.
I did expect the drow to be toxic, and then no one else have whatever. I don't think I can see him. So I don't think I can do...
No, Bandit is kind of fucked right now.
60 feet. Do I see Bandit?
Hey, your teleport is other creatures, right?
Correct.
Why don't you teleport someone to you?
I can
can't-
get a little
I
bit
have to
closer to
see
Bandit,
them.
but that's not gonna help him right now because healing.
Don't worry, I got a way out of this. Don't worry about me.
Do you? Do you need
Yeah.
health though?
I got a way out of this shit.
Is it using your second life? Is that
Don't
your
worry
way out?
about it.
He does not. There's no shot you have a way out of this. To be honest, Leo, you should be
Yeah.
most
I got a way
concerned
out of
with
this.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 coming your way right now.
I
Granted,
know.
these three that are lined up look like that if you sneezed correctly, they would all die.
Yeah.
In fact, there are
so I'm
4.
probably-
There are 5 in a line right here. God bless. This would be the greatest lightning bolt of all time.
Oh, it would be. Too bad I'm not a wizard to do that with.
Jared, I'll level you
Um,
all up so you stand a chance during this next fight, everyone. Well, actually, I took this funny thing.
Oh no. So I'm gonna, yeah, there's so many. Holy hell, dude. Well, I need to get rid of the one that's in front of me, but also, like, do whatever. Ugh, fuck. I can't, like, cast Healing Word on him because it's not gonna be helpful right now, because he's not gonna live long enough
I love
for
how
that to
Yosha is
matter.
invisible right now, like just amidst like six of them. So Yosha's completely surrounded. If you look at the battle map, just like
Yeah.
Don't worry, Chief. I got this shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna
they're
cast...
just they're like beating each bandit down, and Yosha's just watching like.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
That one
Eldritch...
isn't me.
Let me just sneak right past you.
Yeah, I'm gonna bonus action, move him 20 feet towards them, and then I'm gonna just Eldritch Blast the ones that look low. And I'm going to run because...
I get the assist.
Yeah. I'm gonna run, proccing an up attack, but I don't honestly care too much.
That hits.
13.
Take a d6
Yeah.
plus 2. You take 3.
Yay, 3. I am okay with taking 3.
Give me
And then an Eldritch Blast
just attack
onto
rolls.
them.
Just
Yep.
attack rolls. They have
Yep.
1 HP.
19.
That dies. Next one.
And 11 missed. Well, I have a D4.
11 total.
11 total right now. D4. Ah! It fell. It was a 4.
15 hits.
15.
Dies.
Yep. Bandit,
Yay.
let's see how you get out of this one. All right, everybody's waiting with bated breath.
How does Bandit escape?
I'm gonna cast invisibility.
Fucking hell.
They probably at this point are just gonna stab at the air, bro. They're not
That's
like
still disadvantage.
they're
That's
like-
still disadvantage.
The only other thing you probably
And also, I
could
think he
do
can
is...
run now. Well, he
Yeah,
can
he
climb.
won't proc it.
I can
He
climb.
won't proc invisible. He won't proc op attacks doing that.
No, he won't.
Put me up.
Hold on,
I'm
hold
getting
on.
in
This.
20 feet.
Hold
About
on.
20 feet. Okay, hold on. Control down about 5 feet. Yeah, we're going this way. I know this isn't a window that I can actually get in. I'm going there.
All right, you gonna shoot? Drop that invisibility.
That was my action.
Oh, okay. You're good.
Isn't it my turn?
Where did
Mhm.
everyone else go?
Ayosha.
Yeah, it should be Ayosha.
Yeah.
Would you have this?
Okay, so where am I? I'm like actually invisible on the map. I have no idea where
Yeah,
I
I'm
am.
showing you.
Okay, perfect. I like fucking inch by inch tiptoe over to that door. Very careful not to bump anybody. And I try to open it.
It
Very
swings
quiet.
outward. It swings outward.
Okay, well not I don't like double door like open them all the way. I just try, test it out and then I like open it up just enough for me to like slip in.
Make a stealth check.
What do you roll? What do you roll?
I'm going to see.
From the sounds of it, really high.
18.
All right, yeah, you sneak in.
There's the
You're in
potential
the-
for
you're in the
real
building.
shenanigans.
What's in
I'm
there?
gonna do
He's
so.
in the building.
Did I use any additional spells? No, I didn't.
Good job,
I'll
Elvis.
say
You're
you
in
close the
building.
door behind you.
Yep, definitely. Is there anything of interest in here?
Yeah, it's a very pretty room. You've come into like a welcoming room. There's some nice chairs you could sit in.
Well,
Some
this actually is
chandeliers made
furnished.
of crystal.
That one's actually furnished. Wild.
Me and Bandit went.
There's a window over here you can watch the battle from.
I am about to be converged on, and I'm terrified of this.
I sit on one of the chairs. And the treats that I've been baking on lawn rests, I take one of them. I snack on it a little bit. Take a little bit of a break. That gives me 3 HP.
Okay.
3 bonus HP. And then I start climbing up the stairs.
Okay, you can't make it all the way to the stairs, but cool. You'll
That's fine. I'm making my way over.
Where did everyone go?
Ilgrid, there are tons of them behind us.
Behind.
We're completely surrounded.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna move.
Yo, Tyler, do you have message or some sort of way to
Shit.
communicate with these guys?
This is 30 feet, not quite.
I don't have message.
Frick, I'm gonna ready. Ooh, they can all just go past me. Do I have
Oh,
a
they can
ranged
pass?
anything?
Yo, don't you have a crossbow?
Oh, I mean, yeah, but then I have to equip a crossbow.
My bad.
Beard, are they using bows or crossbows?
Crossbows.
Well, if anyone passes within into my attack range, I'd like to ready an attack action.
Okay, Menadina.
Yay! Alright, I'm gonna swing at this guy in front of me.
Roll to hit.
I rolled a 23. I can count.
Yeah, he does. His 4 HP. You could probably move an action surge. Let's see.
Mind that is damage. Yeah.
She can go around it. 30. Yeah, you probably best to, because they're gonna have to dash to get to you if you move away. So you're probably best to move away.
Yeah, run towards me.
Okay, Dante.
I'm a threat.
Alright. So I have to keep concentration on this. Pretty
There's
sure.
just a ton of things. Holy hell.
Spike growth is.
There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10.
There's a reason he just put them all down.
15, 16, 17, 19. There are 21 left.
I
Oh, is that
don't
all?
have to keep concentration on spike growth. It just exists. That's
Nice.
Oh,
cool.
fun.
Do you have another second level? You could cast it again.
I
Wait.
do have I have 2 more second levels.
Wait, actually, I'm gonna be honest. Now that you did hear Leo say they're behind us,
That's
you
true.
could cast it again and block off this entire route.
Yeah, pretty good idea.
Yeah, sure.
Honestly,
So,
I mean, half of them have bows, but yeah, it's still good.
Yeah, this one
see,
has a
don't
bow. This one has a bow.
I don't have the power to like keep these on the field. So
Yeah, you
have to
just
remember.
right click it and then do that.
right click and then do that. Got it.
These should all be full health. I don't know why they're not.
How big is the diameter?
20.
20.
It's blocked
There's
off.
This one away.
I know where it was. Yeah. Oh, okay.
It's
you
like
know where it
here.
was. Yeah.
Ah!
These
I
2
tried.
have bows. The rest are melee. That one's melee. Those 5 are melee. These ones are
That's
bows.
about it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it's Dante's turn. This Dante's about to rack him up. I think Dante's gonna win. 5, 10, 5. This one dies. This one
Yeah, it's super
dies. All of these are gonna be super dead because they don't have the brain power to not do this. All of these die.
Well, how many were there?
4. You've just killed 4. You racked up 4.
No, you
Probably
killed
5.
7.
God
7?
damn.
I'm at 16.
And then this guy is gonna
You got
go
assist.
round.
I got assists on that.
These guys are smart enough to go around.
Sounds
they
like
can
smart
How are
see
they
it.
going to go around, Jay?
They're gonna take. I'm gonna roll it, but they're gonna take 5. They're moving through this diagonal here.
Okay.
Or sorry, 5 feet of movement. So 2d4. I'm trying to keep this moving. Damn, 7 each. So each of you have. That's half health. This one's gonna haul ass at Leo.
Ow.
Leo will take that. That's 8 damage to
Anyone
Leo.
wants to take it. I'm like half health. I'm like pretty healthy.
Oh, that's
no,
8
the
inch,
thing
Leo?
That's 8.
These
yeah.
ones have to go around that. So it's going to take them some time to join fight.
Yeah.
And then
They all just
for
went around. You can
Yogurt
get
over
back to that.
here, Yogurt attack. You get your reaction.
17.
That hits.
Hits.
Give me damage. Yikes.
3. Hold up.
Mm.
7 plus 4. 11
11.
damage.
Still standing.
I'm still standing.
Takes
By the way,
11
does readying an
damage.
attack action let me do both attacks?
No.
Fuck.
Unfortunately not.
He takes 11 damage, and then you get attacked 4 times.
Let's go.
2 hit. That's consistent. Take 2d6 plus 4. You take 9. Is that your first damage?
Yeah.
Other than himself.
Joker's fucking healthy
Other
right
than
now.
myself. Oh yeah, hold on. I didn't even.
1.
That's my first damage. Oh wait, I have 67
Yo.
total now because we leveled up. Let's
Yeah.
go.
So this
Much
guy's
chin.
here. Those are there. That's there. I'm gonna just bonus action move this and hit the one nearest to him, or like
Did
behind
Leo
him.
have line of sight on Bandit when he went invisible, or did he just see all of the
Ooh,
dwarves
that's a
suddenly
miss.
walk away and say, "Oh,
No, he just saw
Wait, is
all of
that a
them
miss?
walk away. What'd you get?
Oh, he must
Numbers.
That's a 12 overall.
D4? D4?
Oh, that is. Yeah, is there D4? Right? 12 overall? 12 overall plus 2. That's a 14. That's a miss.
Misses.
Damn. And then I'm going to. What can I do anything else right here? I don't think so. Not really. I just got to do what I've been doing. And I'm gonna probably just Eldritch Blast. Is anything super low?
These.
Those guys are.
Yep.
Rather than hit the one that's right in front of me, I'm just gonna blast 2 of those.
Okay, give me damage.
Blasting 2. Yeah, I'm blasting 2 different ones. I'm just gonna roll. The 13
Roll to
misses.
hit.
That
15 is the number.
1 hits.
D10.
Where did my d10s go? Why do I keep putting the d10s back? 6.
He dies. Bandit.
All right, I'm gonna. I should have actually measured this. I'm gonna full action dash up. Full action dash to about.
What the fuck?
This is legit Marvel Rivals fucking Rocket Raccoon walking on walls.
Jared, you can take
Absolutely no
away
tech.
my you could take away my levitate. I'm standing on the roof.
He got the raccoon
my
treatment
God.
again.
Yeah, I know. I always get the raccoon treatment.
Stop
He's a
playing
raccoon.
raccoons.
This
He's
is
a
my first
raccoon.
one.
He is a raccoon.
I'm gonna
He
enter
got the
that.
rocket comparison again, bro.
I always get the rocket comparison.
All right, Ayosha,
mean-
you are going up the stairs.
I go up the stairs. How many stairs are there?
5, 10, 15, 20. 20 feet of stairs to get to the next floor, I think.
I look at the stairs and can I search my pockets for a cigarette?
What the fuck?
Yeah, you find one.
Jared, would it be an action or bonus
He's
action to tie a rope
very
to myself
much.
in the
I just sit on the stairs and have a smoke and
Oh, all right.
eating lunch meat.
You have something to light a fire right now?
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah, do you
I
have
mean, I
anything
have-
to light a
Just gonna
fire?
start-
I mean, as an adventurer, would I not have a kit for like fire making?
Yeah, for like a campfire. You could try
I
to
try
light it
to-
with a. You could try
With
to
a
light it
flint
with
steel?
a flint and steel. Like lay your cigarette on the
Sure.
ground and try to.
steel on the end of a blunt?
Hold on, I must have something.
I think they let you do some
Um,
Ren Fair if you ask nicely.
Currently, the person who lights the fires at the camps is me, as a fire
hold on.
genasi. I just
Are there
produce
no, like-
flame.
Are there any fireplaces here?
No.
Okay, I guess I walk up the stairs in search of a fire.
Okay. Well, I'll move you back up the stairs.
Crazy. Wild behavior.
Hey man, he's found peace. He's been through war before. He's calm.
Yeah.
Okay, you make it up the stairs. Nothing
No
up
fire.
here that's helping you out. No fires.
Anything-
Well, I'm gonna move on to Yogurt.
Okay. Nothing else of interest in that room, I'm assuming then?
No, just a bunch of nice furniture.
Okay.
Yogurt.
All right, it's me. I'm going to. Man, I wish I had some kind of AOE attack. That'd be nice.
Wouldn't it be?
A creature you can see reaction.
Don't forget about your weapon actions.
Unfortunately, my weapon actions do not have any kind of AOE. I've got a flourish and I have a bleeding strike. So, or a wounding strike. Yeah. Make my first attack action to the guy closest to me.
Okay. He
Is a
dies.
17 hit? He dies. Okay. Make another attack action. That definitely hits.
Roll me damage.
Oh. He dies.
What's your bonus?
For
4,
8.
so 12.
Yeah.
He's critically wounded.
Okay. I'm going to. I should have done this before. Can I use a reaction to? Wait, I gotta find the thing.
To make him take 1 damage if he hits you?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's a bonus action.
Cool. Minadina,
Yay!
you can now get to a bunch of them. They're all right here.
Take 4 damage for that.
Gonna move
Yep, right there.
here.
Perfect. 2
And I'll
attack
swing at
rolls.
this guy first. Nick behind Leo.
Okay, roll to hit.
26 to hit.
Damage. He
Ah,
dies.
15.
And then this one
Right,
here.
next.
He should not be 4.
The 17 plus 7.
Damage. He
He
dies.
dies.
Dante. Unless you want to action surge, Milling.
I
Okay,
don't see
Dante.
the point.
Yolgrid is about to 07.
No, I've still got 54 health.
Oh, he'll be fine. So long as he doesn't insta die, he'll be fine because I can just res him.
Oh, I should have. No, that would have been boring.
Dante.
I understand. I'm thinking whether or not I want to spike growth again.
Value on
What,
either.
on
If you
him?
spike growth again, the problem is you don't. At this point, you can't tell where they're going to go. You don't have choke points anymore.
Yeah.
These ones could go towards
Yeah.
Yolgrid, or they could go towards Leo.
That's the bad thing. I think I'm just gonna start helping Yogurt out and shoot the 2 ones that are closest to me.
Probably a
that
good
are on
idea.
him.
Roll to hit.
I shall do that. 15 should hit.
Yep.
correct?
Damage.
14 piercing damage.
Guys. Next one.
Next one is. Hang on. Misses.
Misses. All right. Their turn.
Misses?
1 here. Fuck,
Yeah,
I picked up some
I
dice.
rolled
Ignore
it.
those. 1 here. 1 here. 1 here. 1 here. 1 here. Yogurt, you're going to take 6 attacks. Uh, 12 is the only
16's
one.
AC.
16's the AC? I have 1 hit. Yogurt has the most Matrix moment ever. As he fends off 6 swordsmen by himself.
God damn.
Clearly, you're untrained.
Yeah, the civilians.
Impressive.
Yeah, they're civilians.
Yogurt takes 6 damage as he gets hit once.
Mm-hmm.
These 3 are gonna come try to figure out how to get up this fountain, give up, and start throwing rocks at Dante.
Give up and just start throwing rocks.
16 and 22?
Yeah, 16 hits.
Alright, you take 2 damage.
Okay. I take 2 damage.
Damn.
You get 2 pebbles, kind of.
Hey, down there. Stop it. No throwing rocks. That's rude. I understand that I'm trying to shoot you in the face with arrows, but still.
One of them throws their sword at you. It like This one.
Oh man, they're really untrained.
And Leo.
Yay! My turn. I am just there's one there and there's a bunch there and that's gonna start swinging. So first thing first, one swing and one miss because that is a hard miss.
That one?
No, two, not two.
Ah.
In the meantime, I will just I'm just gonna keep Eldritch blasting. So Eldritch blast probably the two more that are over there. 17, and then that is a 15.
Kills one.
Okay. And the 15.
15
I just
hits,
need
but you
to
gotta roll damage.
So, D10. That is 5.
Lives with one.
Nice. We love it.
Bandit.
Okay, Jared, is it an action or a bonus action to tie a knot?
Make me a survival check. We'll see how fast you can do it.
Oh fuck. Is this just generally what is he gonna know how fast he can do it?
No, you have to
Oh.
commit to the
Often
turn.
ties not.
Oh fuck. Do I want to commit to that? No, I don't want to commit. I don't want to commit. All right, this is where things might get dicey,
Howard.
and I'm gonna rely on Leo possibly. I'm gonna go prone.
Oh no. What the hell are you
And-
doing?
I'm gonna start taking shots from the roof.
There are still 3 archers left. They have just swapped to melee weapons. That's gonna be really funny if
For
they turn
now.
and see Bandit. Give me your 2 shots.
Are the ones right in front of Dante? Are they getting cover?
Yeah, I would say yes.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot the one in front of Mene then first.
Okay.
I do not want to. Nah, never mind. That's not his style. I'm gonna hail of thorns and shoot the one in the try to shoot the one in the middle of Dante. The one's aiming at Dante.
Okay. You're not going for the one on Mene. You're going for the ones on Dante, right?
Yeah. The middle
Roll
one.
to hit.
All
His
right.
style killing civilians.
They
What?
have cover, so
Oh,
it's
27.
17 to hit. 27 hits.
20.
Let's
I'll make
fucking
3
go.
dex saves. 13, 7, nat 20.
Well, the nat 20 succeeds. The rest fail.
Okay. Roll me the d10
Okay.
first.
The D10 first.
If you're not
Damn.
upcasting.
No, I am not. It's only 3.
Okay. 3.
And then the 2d8 is going to be 13.
13. All right. The one in the middle dies.
Okay.
Second shot.
Second shot. I'll go at the one that did not, or the other one that did take thorn damage. Another 27.
Okay. Roll to hit.
1d8 plus 5.
Roll damage. Sorry.
8.
8. Still alive.
All right, that's turn.
Ayosha, you continue smoking, I'm guessing?
Well, I wasn't able to because I didn't
Oh
find any
yeah,
fireplace.
you're all right, you're in the tower. Yep.
I continue climbing up until I find either like a window, a balcony, or a fire.
You're looking, there's a window right here. You want to look out the window?
I suppose.
Hey,
Can
you-
I open it and see the progress of battle?
Yeah,
Are
you
you
open
gonna
it
open
and your guys, they're winning.
They're winning. Okay, sick.
Which window are you
can-
looking out of? Oh, that one.
Can I like open the window? Like open it?
Yeah, sure, you pull it open.
What do we got?
Yogurt's completely surrounded, but they are dying fast. And you actually look out the window and you're like, Yogurt's surrounded, he's going to die. And then all 6 of them start trying to hack and slash him, and he's like flourishing his rope dart in circles around him, like wrapping up their swords, just fucking like going god mode for like none of them can touch him.
Okay.
And that's like the
Yogurt,
rest. And then there's
But-
scattered numbers elsewhere.
would it interest you to be a little taller?
You'd lose.
Wait.
Come-
Huh?
Yogurt, up here.
I'm
That's when you
like
take the 6. Wait,
hyper-focused.
yeah, you know how you took 1 hit? You take the 6 when he yells, Yolkrin, would you like to be a little taller? And you go, huh? And then you get like stabbed in the back.
Sorry about that. Sorry about that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Yogurt's
Yes.
locked the fuck in, and then he.
Yogurt!
would
Distraction
you
up in
like
the
to be a large-
window!
I don't think
that
you're
Yogurt
close
also
enough.
sees
I don't think you're close
Bandit.
enough. Yeah, you're 60 feet away.
Okay. Well, okay. Ah, shit.
You can mockery one of them.
Your mother is a hamster? Yeah, I'll do that.
All right, so the one that stabbed him, we'll say you mocked
I'll
him.
not rocket at them from up above in my perch.
He fails. He fails the save and dies because he's so low HP from the Eldritch Blast. So he stabs him. You're like, would you like to be taller? What? Stab. Fuck that guy.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Yogurt,
All right,
you're up.
I guess bonus action. I'll just use Bardic Inspiration on Yulgrid. He seems
Let's
like he needs it right now.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna say you start
Love
making
it.
your way down the stairs.
No. I if I still have movement, I continue up.
Okay.
Okay.
Climb the tower.
Okay.
All right, I got an idea. I'm going
Oh,
to.
no.
I'm gonna roll an
Not a
attack
Yogurt
against one of these
action.
dudes first.
Okay.
Boom. 19. I saw that. Oh, I'm sorry. I miss.
19. 2.
I was looking at this die over here.
Impressive.
I don't know.
You got quite the bonus on that.
Okay.
That's some Terrorwind stealth right there.
A
Give me
19,
some
for
damage.
real though.
Oh, we got the the D4 is going to town.
For 8.
He dies.
Okay. In response, I'm gonna use a reaction to use a bit of my life to reanimate his corpse.
What the fuck?
Yes, it
Not
is a
hard
blood
enough.
curse of the fallen puppet. And I'm going to instill with a final act of aggression. It'll make a weapon attack against a target of my choice within its range.
All right.
So I don't even know. I didn't pick one, but
It'll make a D20 attack roll. It misses.
Fuck.
And then
Well-
it dies.
Yeah, I believe it dies after that.
All right.
Oh, it gets a +1 bonus to the roll. Does that help?
Yes, that hits.
Let's go!
D6 plus 2. He kills him.
Worth
Damn.
the 5 hit points.
Damn. I wish I had 5 hit points.
Unfortunately, can't give you more right now. You're a little far.
Mene. Okay, I said earlier there were 2 archers left. There are still two archers left.
Yep.
For the bid, if they live through Mene and Dante's turn, they will shoot Bandit.
Yup. And if
Okay.
I get hit, I may fall off this roof.
Yeah, you shouldn't die
I may
though.
just slide.
It sounds like an incorrect positioning.
I'm prone though, so it's harder to hit me.
Yeah, he has like
Position.
he has a +4 to AC.
I'm also kind of behind cover.
You had to shoot
no.
over the ledge, so
Never mind.
Alright, I'm gonna roll.
okay, give me the roll.
That's an 11.
Misses. Go again.
Try again.
Round
That's a 22.
2.
That one hit.
Give me damage.
It.
Reroll the 1. That
Okay.
dies. If I had a nickel for every time you've rolled 5, 6, you can get to that one.
Nickel.
Hey, buddy.
Roll to hit.
That one's super wounded.
I'm gonna action surge here.
Oh. Roll to hit. You have 3
I
attacks
hit.
left. Okay, damage.
I only get 2 attacks, babe.
Yeah, but you only... Oh, you're right, you missed one earlier. This guy dies.
5, 6.
Do I get my movement again, or is it no?
No. You could throw your. You could try like throw something at him.
Mm-hmm.
I could. I have a glaive. I could throw that.
Dolphin
You pull
dive.
your glaive out and chuck it at him. All right, I'll allow it. Try to chuck your glaive at him. Give me an attack roll at disad because glaives aren't meant to be thrown.
Okay. My lowest was a 7 + 7, 14. Do we still have that emboldening bond?
Yes, you've had it this whole
Yes.
time.
You have had it this
Cool.
entire time.
A D4 will push
I'm
it to
gonna-
hit. Roll damage.
Let's go.
He dies.
God damn.
I don't know what my kill count's at now.
Last
I've
of the
killed a lot.
archers goes down.
You're welcome.
I
Wait, I
was
thought-
doing
Were
fine.
they archers? I thought they were the
Those two
randoms.
were but they had their melee weapons
Because they
out.
were run
they were gonna
rocks.
go at Minadina and then she ran away and then there's
Alright, so there's two
There's
left.
two left.
There's
Roll to
technically
hit.
one archer left.
Did I said two. She killed Minadina killed two.
There is still one archer left.
I'm going to brace.
Dante?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to brace as my free action. I'm going
Okay.
to spend 20 movement because I'm not going to be moving. And for the rest of my turn, I roll bludgeoning, piercing, slashing damage twice and use the highest roll.
Yep.
But I still have to hit, of course. So
Yep.
I will roll to hit on the first one with sharpshooter active, of course.
Okay.
Does a 15 hit?
Yep. Roll damage.
17.
He dies. Second one?
Does a miss.
Miss. Alright, last man standing. This one kind of shudders and then looks around and he goes, well, this wasn't what I was expecting. Interesting group. Just kind of leans back. His stance is different. You all could be of use to me. I shall turn my sentinels off. You will make your way to Velahir. You'll meet me in the capital.
The fuck are you?
The priest.
Who am I? Please. We will do proper introductions in person. This man will stay with you. He will make sure you go to Velahir. Do not stray from the road. Vingir, the bounty of Vingir belongs to the Dark Elves. You take my stuff. I turn the sentinels back on.
Bounty of Vengir.
I'm not going to just go anywhere without knowing who you are.
Then we're in agreement. We meet each other in the capital.
Mene.
I sit down.
Mene, we already know who he is.
Mene throwing a fucking
I don't
tantrum
know
down there.
shit.
It's the archpriest. The one who visited.
This one is smart.
No. Really?
How was I supposed to know what he sounded like?
That was in character. That was in character. Yogurt says, no. Really?
No, yeah, that's in character. Their accent, it's different than the ones
Are
we
you
met up
sage?
in Glamorge. Not Glamorge. Yeah. No. What the fuck is it called? It doesn't
Is
matter.
that what happened to my scouting party?
They are unfortunately dead, most of them.
Yeah. Lost the cause. Well, you make your way to capital, we meet. My common, maybe a little... We speak Elvish in the capital mostly, but I know Riffraff speaks common, so I speak common.
Riffraff. Oh
Ruff,
boy.
Is there a hillbilly accent to Elvish?
What else?
So true. Wood elf.
Probably Wood Elf?
Actually,
Probably.
best answer.
The wood elven dialect is hillbilly.
Alright, that tracks.
Absolutely.
Fuck it, that tracks. Alright, I got a wood elf accent.
So does Hikari.
True.
Mene, we don't really have a choice. Either we fight these forever, or we go and listen to this
That's true.
archpriest.
Alright, the
Um,
archpriest. I've enjoyed this fight. I'll accept.
If I were you, I
look
wouldn't want
up-
to kill
are you
civilians
still-
anymore. We already
Are you
have.
still on the roof?
no, your
I'm
power is more
standing
than
now,
I
yeah.
expected it to be. It is
I just
you
look
are
up.
useful. That is what I think we
What are
can
you
come to an
doing up
agreement.
there?
I open the window. Is somebody talking down
What was
there?
another-
No one say it was useful.
Not you, Ayosha.
Yeah, the soldier looks
what?
up.
Why
I
are you
thought there
up
were-
there too?
I thought there were only 5 of you. There are 6 of you?
I'll be right. I'll be right down. I'll be right
Disappears,
down.
you
Wait for
can't
me. Wait for me.
count.
You thought there were 5. Your information was quite up to date. We used to be 6, and then we were 5, and now we're 6 again.
Well, my scouts do a good job. See if I can
I'll be right back, guys.
teleport Ayosha down.
Hey, I just want to let you know
Bandit
that
climbs down.
those things, the spike growths, I can't really get rid of them. They're just there for 10 minutes.
Yeah, you just walk around
How
them.
to get rid of them.
Mhm.
Well, I look
wants to
forward
do
to
it by
meeting you.
accident.
I am sure you will be very useful to my cause. I have plenty of tasks. Let's see what. Maybe just one. But we come to agreement.
While this person's talking, I'm just going around grabbing my arrows.
Okay.
I pick up my glaive.
What are you here for? Why are you in my country?
Someone else wish to
Answers.
answer that.
Doesn't the
Maybe we
darkness
should talk
mark us
about
all?
that in person.
That is fair.
Aye.
But if we make deal, it is, how would say it in common? It is better to make deal that benefit all. Yeah, you don't kill my people. You help me with a problem. I help you with whatever you're here for, but you take nothing
We
else.
can discuss this in person, like Dante said.
You just not know what you're here for. I can't
No,
know
I
if I
just
can
don't-
help you. If
We're
I
here
don't,
to free the land.
the land is
Any
free.
information of the
Free
land
for
beyond.
the drow, but
That's what you want?
I am confused.
I just rather not have prying eyes and ears.
Okay.
After when Yolgrid says we're here to free the land, I'm gonna have like fucking gestures to Metadina, just like, we're not supposed to talk about that shit. What the fuck? Yolgrid, you broke rule number 1. Metadina, get on his ass. Why am
I
I
don't
on this
trust him
floor?
yet. We did not give permission to just tell
Fine.
him things.
I
I'll meet you
wasn't
in the
aware I
capital.
needed
I
permission.
will prepare for your arrival. Do you dwarves eat meat? Is it only vegetables? I know you have big teeth meant for grinding, so are you vegetarians? Sorry, I have limited knowledge of
I
What we eat
guarantee
meat.
there's nothing.
We
to
don't eat
talk
dwarf meat like you certainly must.
Why the f- Oh, the propaganda wheel goes strong with this
I
one.
like his comedy. He funny. Okay. Well, I meet you in capital. I prepare bullets. Bullet meat, tough but very, very flavorful. Bullet will
As
be
long
prepared
as
for
the
you on
food is
arrival.
edible.
Yes. Bye-bye. And then it like kind of shudders and goes back to kind of being a husk again.
They eat bullets like you shoot?
I just didn't know these things were edible.
Give me one
Don't
of those.
try
Do you try
it.
one? Do you try one?
It's like
This is
pure
This
energy.
is why
I
I
can pop out
immediately
around.
said,
Yeah, sure.
Don't try it.
Man, he's adventurous enough.
All if you like hand one over to me, I will attempt to put it in my mouth.
I will pop one out. A little like ball of
Ah.
energy pops out and starts skittering on the ground, like vibrating.
Wrong.
making
Hitting
a
all of the
noise.
wrong buttons right now.
I
no.
attempt to pick it up and I attempt to put it in my mouth if that is successful.
Make me a sleight of hand check.
16.
Yeah, you take 2d8 damage.
Worth.
+5 or no +5?
No, because you didn't actually shoot it.
All right, fair enough. All right, it blows up in your hand.
I
No,
cannot
it blows
imagine
up in his
what
mouth.
lands on these
Oh, in the mouth. Oh.
elves are like to eat something like this.
No,
What's it
no.
taste
It
like?
blows up in your mouth. Your mouth is now scorched. You have to talk like your mouth is scorched.
to talk like
I cannot imagine how awful this is.
You are going to suffer
You
for your own
wouldn't
action.
recommend it, is what you
I
say.
am already suffering.
And
From
it
the
continue.
bullets or from the...
As you guys are messing around, the sentinel he's left with you just starts walking.
I
You
suppose
need
we are
do
to follow
something
it.
about that.
Yeah, let's follow.
Hey,
I
does anyone
suppose-
try to step off of the path it is leading you on?
No.
Yes.
Possibly.
No.
Hey, given that bandit said possibly, he goes down towards you see the sign once again. Refinor, 6 hours. Yerani back that way 2 hours or 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not like going a
6
different direction.
hours?
Kind of like maybe grabbing
Yeah.
looking at a berry or something off the path.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
6
was
hours.
gonna be like, can I pick up a dandelion?
We've been to this sign before. When
Yes.
when it was a right to Garani
Oh, yeah.
or a left to that place, and Dante in spite said, "Well, what's another 6 hours? Let's go left."
Oh yeah, I recall
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, I know.
He
we've been
begins going left.
No. Oh, he did get left.
He's following the road towards Refinor.
Yes. I'm going to follow.
Okay, 3 hours go by. He has
As
not stopped
much as I
walking at this
can.
pace.
Should we long rest? Should we
Wait.
short rest maybe at least?
I want to test something. I want to see how far he'll get, and whether or not he continues to walk in the darkness.
It will.
Oh,
They
actually,
can.
Yeah, I think.
So,
How else
I
would
feel
they
like he'll
account
Yes.
to
stop.
us?
But
Like,
but that's
stop
why
is
I'm
So,
like
saying
he'll
are you
just
trying to
walk
convince the
out.
group to stop?
Yes.
Okay, does
I'm
does
saying-
anyone?
Whether or not if
He
we
has to
want
convince
long
2 of
rest,
you.
then yes. If we long rest now, we might lose him because he could potentially keep going and make turns that we don't know where they're
said-
Yogurt, do you
Going
stop?
to
Another
follow
fork
the
in the road.
path.
Right. But like, how the path is split before it could come to another fork in the road that goes to 2 different cities
Dante.
or even 3.
He's got to go to the capital.
He told
I
us to
think
meet
it'd
him
be
at
well
the
marked.
capital. Given that that sign was marked, I assume that everything's going to be marked. I don't foresee us having any problems finding the capital. It's more... I think we can go at our own pace, more or less, but so long as we don't
As
lose the
long
path, we
as,
should be fine.
long
Yogurt
as the
Bandit,
sentinel-
do either of you stop, or do both of you stop? Is a better question.
I wanna see-
As soon as he says we should long rest, I'm like pulling out my sleeping bag.
Okay,
I try
I'm-
and communicate with the drow. I want to say, can we stop for the night?
he's still walking.
I don't want to lose him.
Excuse me, Drow. He talking to you. You
He's
answer
still
when he
walking.
talking to you.
Are you
like,
following behind him, or
grab
because you're
his
you're
shoulder.
like between the two? You grab him and he,
him up.
you grab him and he kind of turns and he goes, "What? We go to capital.
We are stopping for the night.
We go to capital."
Why don't
You
we
would
just
like
go
to
to
go
the
to
capital?
capital?
It's a 6-hour journey. We could rest the second we get there.
No,
It's a
6 hour
journey
to
Refnir.
Refinor. Yeah, another 8 hour to capital. Longer,
Rest
multiple
in
days.
Refnor.
Okay, I pull out the rope from my backpack and just hog tie this dude and pull out my sleeping bag.
No,
No,
I give you bardic inspiration.
no.
No.
I think
He
that's a
walks-
better-
That way he can't walk off.
He walks
this
out.
guy
He,
consumed?
he walks it. Yes, he walks into the darkness as you're walking towards him with the rope.
Oh, but I thought
Yo-
me and Yogurt were grabbing him.
Yogurt literally grabs
Yeah, I'm following him.
You're
by the
holding his shoulder, not like grappled. That's not grappled.
I grabbed.
Okay,
I grabbed.
but
him.
he doesn't
Okay,
I can
grappled
get-
is different. Grappled is
before-
different.
I can get to Yogurt before he gets to the darkness. It's 120 feet
Yeah.
versus maybe 10 or 15 away from Yogurt than I am.
Yeah, but he's not going to just let this happen, is what I'm saying. Yogurt, you're trying to grapple him, Ayosha. Okay. He's grappled. He got a nat 1.
Hell yeah. Okay, Taide said, what's a slur for drow?
If
I
you're
don't
looking for
think
an
we should
elven
discuss
slur,
this.
dagger ear is one of the ones.
Taide's dagger it up.
Where did you learn
Uh,
language like that?
I tied the dude up.
This is what we called him
Where
in
I
You
can't
tie him
leave
up.
now.
Just
I
If
specifically
anything,
use
can
knots
we
to where if
just
he struggles
short
more, it
rest?
gets tighter.
Okay. He's not struggling now that he's tied up.
Okay,
Good
he
day.
knows what's good for him. Let us rest.
You all lay down to
fine,
rest.
walk.
About an hour later, another sentinel walks into the bubble and starts untying him.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking
Great.
hell.
That
Are these
I kinda
sentinels? Are they
wanted to-
as strong as the townsfolk?
Don't.
I kind of wanted to do a new thing
Guide.
before
Oh,
that, but
goodness.
that's fine. We went past it. I was gonna cast alarm, but it's fine.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. You get the alarm. Who's on watch? Who takes first watch?
I'm not doing it again.
Hey, Ayosha
Strange.
does. Ayosha, your watch.
No,
you
no, no.
watches this.
No, I said not me. I said
Oh.
not me.
So
I pulled my hat over my eyes.
Alright,
I can do it.
All right, Leo, you're awake. This guy walks into the bubble and starts untying. The alarm goes off, awakening Dante,
okay. Yes.
and he's just walks
I draw an
straight towards the
arrow.
other guy to untie him.
I will hold person on Dante.
Hey, he's trying to. Hey, he's doing the thing. Hey, where's
He finishes untying him, and then he just walks away.
Dante, we don't.
What the
need-
fuck?
We stay on the path and we are fine. Don't
Whatever.
worry about it.
I
He,
go back to
uh,
sleep.
Yeah, you go
It'll
back to
be
sleep.
A lot more peaceful.
Yogurt's still
Don't
asleep.
worry about it.
He begins walking,
Yeah.
walks into the darkness.
Honestly, I mean, like, if you'll get it, do you want to rest? I feel, I mean, the time stops in the darkness, so I think we can.
No.
Let
Bonk. Me,
Y'all
me,
are asleep. Y'all are asleep.
Bonk. Me.
A little bit
Just
like
me and
Leo made this decision.
an hour later into the watch, and Dante went back to sleep. It's just Leo who's awake. A head comes back into your bubble. We must go to the capital.
Oh my god.
I know.
We must go to the
Taking a
capital.
Rest. We are not.
We must go to the
able to
capital.
do-
We must go to the capital.
Is he like shouting this?
let me-
How is he? How are we hearing him from 150 feet?
Yeah, he's just like, we must go to the capital.
Question.
We must go
Does he
to the
trigger the
capital.
alarm again? Does he trigger the alarm
How
again?
big's the alarm?
It's a 20-foot radius that would have
No.
been around where he was.
Does
Okay.
it re-trigger when
so
it
I don't
already
get
has
a-
been triggered?
Yes. So,
So-
it's there for 8
For
hours.
the rest of the long rest, Leo and then whoever takes second watch get to listen to, we must go to the capital. We must
Wait,
go to the...
no. Hold on, I might have a spell for this.
Don't count.
Tyler,
You're asleep.
this only lasts for like an
You're
hour,
asleep.
doesn't
You're
it?
asleep.
But if I'm getting woken up, I'm not dealing with that.
You're not
Make
getting woken
a...
up.
Here, let me roll to see if it wakes you up. No, you sleep through it. Anybody else want to see if they get woken up?
A fast
Not
fucking
good.
sleep.
I am a heavy sleeper.
Who's on second
We've
watch?
seen this before.
Nope.
All right,
Me.
Manadina's on second watch. Manadina, you wake up when Leo
I give
walks over
Mene
and taps
the
you, and when you're kind of
explanation.
groggy, coming to, we must go to the capital. We must go to the capital. We must go to, and then you finally, you fully wake up, and Leo looks exhausted. He's like, looks like he's been listening to this for 3 hours.
Does he have a point of exhaustion?
Ignore him. and we're fine.
Fine. I'm still mad that we're doing this in the first place. When we could have
It's
just
not like we
rested
have much
at
of a
the fucking
choice.
place.
How much infrastructure do you think is at the first city? We just went to one and there was buttfuck nothing.
A
It's
roof
think we're
over
gonna
our
have
We're just
heads
going-
is better than nothing!
A roof from what? There doesn't rain down here. There's no wind.
There's dust
Stalagmites.
fall.
Stalactites? Yeah.
Does a dustfall happen?
Does
No.
the dust fall?
Oh.
Ah,
Well,
Does
Rockfall?
the dust fall?
We got a roof. It's just fucking rocks.
yeah.
All right, you guys long rest. You get up,
Mm-hmm.
you walk the next 5 hours to Refinor. At this point, you're deep into the kind of almost dense vegetation of Vingir. There's clearly a lot of fertile land here, a deep bounty in this side, agricultural bounty in this side of the continent of, as you would call it, the whole continent is Glymarsh. You make your way down the road, and there's every now and then you see smaller animals that are, they'll have multiple eyes, they'll be iridescent. Just this seems to be an abundant source of growth for the Underdark here in their portion of this continent. There are ponds and lakes here and there, but it is not necessarily swampy. You make your way through different types of trees. They are tall and they've grown thick and strong, but they do not seem old. The forest here is fairly young. It seems to change frequently. The trees are covered in mushrooms instead of leaves that are yellow, red, blue, purple, and all sorts of colors. The crystals that you saw up in the northern territories are still here as well, in shades of green and blue and purple as you travel. You get to the first city, which I'm going to pull up all the names of the places you're going to pass by, because eventually you'll get a map, because Leo would definitely be mapping while he's walking.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to pull up my full map because you're going to pass a bunch of places. You go through twists and turns. Eventually, you come next to a large, wide river that is clearly the Mint River that runs from north to south of this continent. You go alongside that for a while before you turn back inlandwards, and you go until eventually you reach Refinor. Refinor is similar in size to that of Jeremy, maybe a little bit larger. You pass through, it's been about 6 hours at this point, and the sentinel does not stop. He keeps walking. Every now and then Luna turns and looks at the camera, and we just get like this.
Mm-hmm.
My cat, everyone.
Another sign says Sunt, which y'all probably wouldn't know how to pronounce. Cuenth.
Hunt.
So you traverse through, and it's another 5 hours to Sunt. On the way, you pass a sign that says, you continue, when you go out of Refinor, you go around a lake. You see a sign that says that you are at the Three Sages Lakes, but you only see one lake. And then you eventually get to a point where the road continues around the lake, and it branches off and continues east. You end up continuing east, and that goes towards Sunt. The one that goes around the lake says Tarala Sandrana, and it says it's about an hour away, but you do not go in that direction.
What direction was that?
You'll get a map.
Oh, okay. I thought you said east. I'm gonna put that for now.
You get to Sunt. This city is significantly larger than the last ones, maybe 3 times as large. But it is also abandoned fully. These buildings are made of stone and colored wood, and seems to have had a lot of love built into it back when it was in its glory. You continue south till eventually you arrive. Well, no, the Sentinel would probably let you stop in Sunth because it's been 15 hours at this point. So 2 days journey at this point, and then on the third day, around noon, 4 hours later, you arrive in Velahir. Making your way down the eastern coast of Vengir, you arrive in Velahir.
That's a
3
lot of
days
place.
journey.
We went far. Damn.
Or very far from where you came in. During that time, we will start in Sunth in that morning. We will start with Yolgrid. I need everyone else to deafen. And keep an eye out because this will be short. Probably.
Hold on. Where's the... Oh.
Ayosha?
Yep.
Can you deafen?
Am I deafened?
Can you?
Oh, my bad. Oh, sorry. Give me 1 second.
And then just keep an eye on Discord because you'll probably be...
Shit, hold on, let me figure out how to deafen.
Alright. In the night... let me close out a Tailspire. We won't be needing it anymore, and the music is getting on my nerves. In the night, after about 3 hours of rest, we'll say you're taking watch for once, and everybody has their own room, so you're just kind of in a living room of a house, large house that you guys have stopped in and made your own for the night. You're once again met with that golden warm glow as a figure kind of steps out into the space from your crystal. The same kind of shimmering kind of feminine shape as before. And I will hopefully this won't be as difficult to understand as it was last time. So I just turned it off last time.
Oh, fair enough.
You did quite well. Making it this far.
I've only done what I thought necessary.
I'd say
Your
mentor would be happy. Is the word you use?
well, I'd be happier if I knew what was the cause of all this and could stop the darkness from encroaching.
We still try daily to understand that.
I understand. Now that I've made it here,
Yes.
what? What do I
Do you
do?
remember? I told you. You tell the drown. You seek tech of ages past.
Right. But how does that help? I don't understand still.
You must trust me. I have your best intentions at heart.
And still, who are you? I'm being told I'm blood cursed and attuned to an everlast or multiple, and you're just here, claiming to be something more? Is that a coincidence?
Yogurt. Who do you think cursed your blood?
I don't know.
Then you have more to learn than I thought you did.
I'm only a Dusk Walker because my mentor died. I'm still learning.
Why? And your mentor would do it too. When you realized the combatants you fought in that last battle were villagers, you hesitated.
Of course. They don't deserve to die.
Is this what you call compassion?
Yes. I
Hmm.
think it's quite valuable.
Remember?
Are you saying that's my curse? Compassion.
No. I just want you to know, as we move forward, compassion comes with a price. We must focus on the mission.
I'll do what I can. But I won't give up my compassion.
Hmm.
And the figure collapses out of the room. I
Just
need you to deafen. Nope, just you. Because I'm just going to go straight to Clark. All right.
Oh, you're doing one-on-ones. I like
You're
this. Okay.
you are asleep. You are resting. It is not your turn for watch. You've been forced to watch one too many times. And a familiar voice comes to you in your sleep.
Familiar voice. I see. Okay.
Your position is of use.
My position is of use.
Yes,
Position.
thou who is touched by the dark, by my blessing, as your sister once was.
My sister once was.
I require your aid.
I couldn't quite make that out.
Your assistance is necessary.
What? What ends? What are you attempting to get out of this?
You must trust me.
I must trust you.
Together, we can restore peace in the way this land deserves. But
What piece
there's
of
one
land?
amongst you.
What? One what?
There's one amongst you.
One amongst us.
You must report what is ordered of them.
Must report. What?
Their plans.
honestly don't know what it's saying. Um,
I must know. One of your compatriots possesses
possesses what? Possesses what?
important connection.
An important connection to who? Something.
I'm not certain yet.
You're not certain. Thought you know everything.
No,
So you're not all seeing.
it is not time to.
And you
But you
expect me to
must trust
trust you.
me. This connection taxes your mind. I must sever it.
Okay.
You awaken in a cold sweat as he says, I must sever it, and you feel
Mm-hmm.
tired. Like
Mm-hmm.
you have a feeling that he was not lying when he said that that was taxing whatever he was doing.
Mm-hmm.
Now everyone will wake up.
Elena!
Elena! Everybody wakes up in the morning.
That's cheating.
Two of you may have information to share. We'll see if they share. Okay, you guys go to Vela here.
I love the trust, guys.
Oh yeah. There's a lot of trust.
So much
I
trust
think
here.
we need to go to the capital.
You had that
Don't
dream.
say.
I had
Oh
a
shit,
dream.
you
A
right?
messenger
You
was
right,
telling me to
bro?
go to the capital.
I believe we do need to go to the capital.
If I hear it one more time, I might shank each and every one of you.
Oh yeah, whoever held watch that
For
night got to
putting me
experience. Whoever
through that
held watch,
anguish.
whoever held watch had to hear. We must go to the capital. We must go to the capital. We must
You
go to the
bothering you?
capital.
Next,
We'll say-
next time, maybe we don't need to do watch. I have spell Liamon's tiny hut. Big enough for 9 people, wall of force, opaque from the outside. Maybe, I don't know, I haven't experimented, maybe it blocks sound. So we try this next time.
You had a tiny hut and didn't say anything?
I was asleep, you didn't wake me up. You could have woke me up.
Both of you.
Who's got breakfast duty?
Oh, that would be me. That would be
We
me.
must go to
I
the capital.
always have breakfast duty.
We must go
Oh
to the
wait, I
capital.
have.
We must go
Your
to the
What was
suite
capital.
that?
it's right there.
We must go to the capital.
What
We
was
might
that
need to
thing
go
that
to
we
the
got that
capital.
we said we were gonna give to Alyosha for cooking? What was that?
Oh yeah.
You don't need to give me nothing. You don't need to give
Oh,
me
we
nothing.
get seasonings.
They found
Oh
exotic
yeah, we
spices
gave you
while you were out.
Oh,
But
I
it's okay.
used
We don't need to give them to you if you don't want.
A chest
No, I
of
like-
exotic
I like-
spices. Ayosha, you recognize them all. They are worth about 10 gold in total, which is a lot of
Spices, that's
money.
pretty good.
very high quality. I cook you very good eggs today. Sit down, Lapachkas. I do this for you now.
You're like cooking over the fireplace in this house y'all found to stay in, and then like while Ayosha's cooking, this sentinel's like in the kitchen with him, just in his way, just standing directly in the middle of the kitchen. We must go to the capital. We must
Can I
go to
get
the
like a
capital.
rag? I'm gonna get a rag. And
Hey,
I'm
We
try
must
to
go to the
gag him.
capital.
I'm gonna try to gag
Jared,
him.
We
Can
must go to
I
the capital.
roll?
We must go
Can
to
I
the capital.
roll?
We must
Yeah,
Can I
go to
roll
the capital.
sleight of
Oh,
hand?
he doesn't really. He
Because
doesn't resist. the
Because
gag, but-
I assume Ayosha's being a little distracted by this. Can I roll sleight of hand to spice the food up a little bit with the spicy seasonings I got?
Oh yeah, because
No.
I forgot. Sorry, it's about 8 gold worth of seasonings because Dante took all the spicy ones out. There's like some missing slots where like all the spicy ones would go. And then so make a sleight of hand check, sure.
Yeah, okay.
So you
If you
stole
nat
them
one,
just to put them
if
back
you
in the
nat
food.
one, you're dumping the whole thing in.
No, I rolled a 15.
15.
Do I notice him doing it?
Make a perception check.
If you notice, do you stop him?
Well, that's a good question.
Makes me think you
Perception.
know, though.
Oh, I'm probably not gonna beat a 15. 12.
12. You don't notice. How much do you add?
Half the bottle.
Jesus!
The bottle.
Don't you want to eat food?
You're insane.
Why?
Okay, so we'll say that this is like the equivalent of like capsaicin powder.
Oh no.
Oh my
It's like the most
I-
like expensive
not-
heat.
I take my ladle and I taste test the food.
Yeah, you turn back around to your morning soup and it's suddenly very orange.
I think nothing of it. I take my spoon.
Make me a Constitution saving throw. 2. You spew that shit and then you start sweating. Your eyes water. Your nose runs.
Throw
I
him on
desperately
camera.
search for water. Who did that to my soup? Who did that to my soup?
Point to Dante. I have no idea if it's Dante or not, but I just assume it's him.
I
What the
draw
fuck?
my rapier. You do this to my soup.
I did nothing. Deception.
Oh, yeah,
Deception. Deception.
bullshit.
Deception. Deception. Deception.
I don't have any hands.
You cannot be Erdish.
I rolled a
in the
19
lying game.
on deception.
I rolled. Hey, wait. Wait.
You don't have to die in real life.
I do. I got a 19 as well. Overall.
So he's suspicious, but you can't tell if he's lying or telling the truth.
In my rage, in my inspiced rage, I prod. I'm not enough to like damage him, but I like prod him. You touch my soup again, I'll slit your throat.
I didn't touch your soup, man.
Uh-huh.
It was made
roll?
spicy, was it? I was like spicy.
Are we re-rolling that?
No. Bandit walks up. He goes, "Oh, it's spicy. I like spicy." And he takes a. You taking some?
Yeah, I'm taking some. He actually.
Make me a con save.
Does this count as against poison?
No.
No.
I know he likes spicy though. All right, we'll see how it goes. Not a D8, get a D20, dumbass. Ooh. Nah, I'm overruling this as the player. I'm using my hero point.
Okay.
My recap point.
All right. You guys, some of you managed to get some soup down. Some of you are angry, and then you make your way to Vela here.
Some of you are angry.
Just
Leo's not okay. Leo does not manage any.
You guys get to Vela here, and you are walked into the capital, which I think I saved the image of, hopefully.
I believe you did. I recall you making it.
Apparently I didn't download it, so let me download it
You
real
guys
quick.
think this is spicy. Yous ain't had spicy till yous had bombardier beetle mash. That's spicy.
I'll just describe it for now because we have 10 minutes left, so try to keep us moving. You come into a city of similar size to that of the Glimmering City. There are elves walking through the streets. The difference here is this is more open. There are no walls. The darkness is touching some of their houses on the very outer edges. And people walk kind of close to it on the street if the street borders it.
This is touch. Are there not? These aren't consumed then.
These aren't consumed. And you walk into, again, a large bubble of safety in this city, as you can see out near, as you come in from the northeastern road, you can actually see the water of the ocean that this city is bordered to. Blue colored wood and
Do I actually fit in
gray
buildings
stone
now?
huts. Yes, you will
Yes.
fit in buildings. And gray stone
Woo!
huts and green colored wood buildings all come out of the ground in various different places. The city seems to have expanded fast, but all of the buildings are well maintained. You can see age differences amongst them, yet they stand strong nonetheless. I am currently trying to export it as an image, and then I can just share the map with you. Give me a second. General, that one, maps, add, upload, that one.
Ooh, it looks like a penis.
Nah, I disagree.
It looks like a little fun robot guy.
Aiden, I don't know where you got that from.
I'm sorry.
What does
The-
your penis look like?
You put a lot of work into it. I'm really sorry, Jared.
Nice. I
Oh,
don't know.
screaming
That
me.
would mean yours is like, yeah, just I don't see it. And it's got like the
Chub-
weird
Yeah.
foot at the
chub-
end.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
Chub's
I got
little like
that's deserved.
funguses growing off of it.
That's deserved. No,
Maybe
I
it's,
get it.
you know what? I could see it being a penis if it had like a cancer growth.
Or two. You could
Guys,
fit
I'm gonna
two,
be right
maybe
back.
even
I need to
three
make a
animals.
call.
Oh no.
All right.
And you're the only testicle
The
left.
Sentinel gets you to the city. Walks like right up to within like 130 feet. He's about 130 feet away, and he just points in the direction, and that's when y'all walk through. And when you get out of range, we'll say Yogurt takes a step back to see, like, is that guy not coming in here? You take a step back into towards the darkness where, like, we'll say
He's
bandits
definitely
keep, and he's gone. Yeah, he's gone. And you all are just
Arena's
kind of
thesis
left
has
in the city.
83 footnotes. Right.
And you guys are left in the city.
Okay. Right, let us meet our archpriest.
I guess we're
That I
going
think
to
we should
seat
do.
of the air or the other place, the unnamed other large building.
Just go straight to the seat of the air.
I don't know. I don't know what the
We'll
plan
say
is.
you guys walk in, and you get some strange looks. But nobody really approaches you.
Are these all consumed or are these
Nope.
people?
These are all people.
These are people.
These are all real people.
These are all real drow.
You can touch them and find out for real.
But there is no light. There's no.
There is light
Yeah,
here.
there's a bubble. There's a bubble.
There's
There
a
is
bubble
light
here.
here. There's a bubble here. Sorry, I
Just say you don't want to be here, man.
don't want to be here.
Okay. Thank you for your honesty.
Archpriest now. I
Do we want to go there?
have
first?
had my perception shifted.
What does that mean?
This is.
I assumed all the drow consumed.
Oh.
This proves me wrong. It seems that he is using some to gather resources for those who are not consumed.
In a similar
Ms.
vein
Admiral.
to Elena's question about will she fit in buildings now, are all the buildings now really tall for me?
Yes.
Yes.
Aww.
The
Damn.
dichotomy of raccoon.
What's your climb speed?
20 feet.
I have a higher climb speed than you.
When did you get a climb speed?
This level.
Oh, the ranger.
Ranger.
You just
Suddenly
have
you
to be
can
better
climb
than me in
better than
everything, don't you, huh? Huh.
I killed more people than you.
Not in the
I
church.
can climb higher than
Not in
you.
the- you won that battle. I won the church.
I could probably swim faster than you.
Yeah,
Why
that's
is-
almost a guarantee.
Dante, why is killing more citizens a flex? I say a
Well,
flex in
look at me.
character.
You wouldn't understand it, Yulgrid.
You
That's
don't
right, I wouldn't.
understand the
It's
The
not something that I can
competitiveness of-
explain to you.
this.
The
Just
competitiveness of murder?
says the
you
one
had
who
to grow
murders
up.
people with a rock.
With a rock? Look, I did it twice. 3 times, maybe. I have lost count. Oh god, I've lost count.
Yeah, you have, haven't you?
I walk away. I walk away.
What?
He does know it's
You
3, right?
walk into the.
Can he's not count past 3?
Apparently.
Apparently.
You just walk into the city?
Distance. No, I distance myself from it. I don't like just walk off into the city away from
You go
everyone.
sulk in a
That would be a
I sulk
terrible
in like
idea.
my own corner of the bubble, which is actually the center of the bubble.
You're sulking. You're sulking over there, and you remember when you were enemies
I'm sitting there, I'm
abounded.
counting. Okay, I touched that one, and Ayosha didn't count, and I killed 3 in the theater, and
I touched that one.
How many did you kill the last
statement.
fight?
I don't know. Oh god.
Dante, Zoe's gonna rag on him even harder for this. I just think it'd be a little bit
Oh,
fun.
for fucking sure.
Dante's, don't forget about the ones in the last fight. That's at least another 3 more as you heartless murderer. No, I'm not gonna go
He's
there.
going
Never
to
mind.
be all right.
Oh shit.
And don't
So
forget
are we
about the
going
time before
to-
that when we met with the drow before. And you kind of just killed them without question. You killed one of them there, I'm pretty sure.
Almost certainly.
I'm gonna walk up. Did the drow just point us into the city?
Yep.
I'm gonna walk up to someone, probably a street vendor, and ask them where the archpriest is.
Yeah, we'll say there's a person nearby pushing a cart full of
Cabbages?
Lettuces, cabbages.
yeah, some bright yellow cabbage looking vegetable.
Cabbages.
Would you like to buy some cabbages? You clearly aren't elves, but if you've come out of the darkness into our city, you must be of the mother's bounty, and therefore you are providing. Cabbages?
Sure. How much for?
There you go.
Oh,
I'm worried
Oh.
about the fate of this cabbage vendor. Feel like at some point he's gonna lose his cabbages.
you don't charge us anything.
Charge you? What with crime?
No, I assume.
Holy shit, they're
Currency.
communists! They're commies!
I suppose I need to ask.
That
where-
was the greatest revelation. That's like clip worthy. Holy shit.
Alright, I gotta add I'll clip again.
Well,
Bro just said they're commies. He's just
He
holding. He's
died.
like, dude, what do you mean? So do you get charged for crimes for wanting goods when you are from?
No. Merely assumed that there would be an exchange of currency.
You two are speaking Elvish right now, by the way.
Yes.
I want to make that abundantly clear. This man, when you walked up, he did not speak any common.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Well-
Yogurt can't understand these people. Got it.
Correct.
I'm gonna walk
Where
up, put a silver down on
is-
the edge of the cart, grab a cabbage, and just start tearing into that thing.
What is this? What is he placed on my
I'm
cart?
walking away.
This is the
He's-
currency I
this
spoke
is-
of.
He took this bounty from. He must put it back.
Put what back? The cabbage? Or
The cabbage is almost gone. You better tell
No,
him quickly.
this. He's tapping
The
the coin,
coin.
whatever it is. Yes, that.
well, I can give it back to him.
What
Thank
has the
you.
mother brought you here for?
We have spoken to the archpriest. He appeared to have a job for us of some sort.
Yes,
Where might we meet?
Father Kelleror. You can find him at the seat of the air.
I see. And
Father Kelleror.
where might that be?
He points at the big building
There-
behind him. Right
I
here.
see. Fair enough.
He has blessed our people with great bounty.
I see that. Well, thank you for your assistance.
Pushes
And
the
I'm
cart
gonna
away.
go back to the party.
Cabbages. And then as Yogurt's kind of snapping out of it, he turns around and he's like, all right, I know what we'll do. And he turns around to walk back towards the party. He'd been really out of it. He walks into this cart and knocks it over, and the cabbages spill out all over the ground.
My cabbages! Yogurt, why?
I'm so sorry. I'm like, I pull my
Bandit, he's
hood like,
crashing
over
out.
my face.
He's
I'm so
crashing out,
sorry. I'm
Bandit.
so sorry.
It's his
I
okay,
was
He's a
sir.
horrible
my
person, Yogurt. Well, you better eat this before it goes to waste. I'm gonna grab another cabbage and start digging into it again.
He
will
just
also
starts picking
grab
them up
the
and
cabbage.
wiping each one off and putting it back in the cart.
I start helping him.
Mm-hmm.
Mother's
Hold
blessing
on.
be upon you. So
He doesn't
sorry. I was
notice.
gonna say all
He
in
doesn't
common.
notice.
It's all in common.
He has
Oh
no
my
clue.
God.
He's just he stops cleaning the cabbage, just staring at you like, what the fuck?
What you do when the little midget knocks over your cabbage cart and starts speaking incantations at you? Where was you?
He looks he's very confused. Are you
I try to pay him.
okay? So,
No.
oh.
I take Yogurt's money.
Nice.
Or
They don't use currency here. All is provided.
you mean everyone uses currency?
Not here, Yogurt.
That's a little
It
racist.
seems that they
Yogurt.
are being provided for. All
There's a
needs are
cat
met.
eating Elena's mic.
And so no one has to worry.
That's too good to be true.
Bandit.
I
he
mean,
can't
we've already seen
comprehend
why.
not paying for things.
He's just absolutely losing it. Look at him. He's knocking over civilians' carts. That's that man's life savings. He says eating more cabbage.
And you heard the conversation as well. They don't use currency.
Yes, but Yogurt doesn't know that. I say in Elvish.
Said everything else in common.
Why
Says
did you
that
swap to
too.
Elvish all of a
The
sudden?
audacity.
Wait, this
The
is like
audacity.
wait, I don't know if this is
What was that?
maybe this is a universal experience for those of you who have friends who speak other languages. They'll just be like speaking English and then randomly be like, and Spanish for 2 words. Back to English. And it's like,
No, it's speaking English and then it's Russian on a phone call for the next 15 minutes.
You've never done this before, Bandit. What are you saying?
Yogurt, he's just so beat up about all this.
Oh my God, enough.
The man hasn't spoken for like
Let's
5
move
minutes.
On.
all right, you guys
Just
finish helping him
bewildered.
clean up the cabbages. He's very bewildered at these incantations y'all are speaking, and he quickly shuffles away with his cart. And you are left with the knowledge that that is the building you're looking for.
That everything in the city is free.
Let me get to the city and call it a day.
You're
I feel
in
like
the
we should
city.
Speak with.
We are in the city.
I meant at the building.
What did we say his name was? Father Kelleror? Seems like
Yes.
he doesn't want us to wait, especially considering you must go to the capital.
I know you want to be done, Elena. We're getting close.
Well,
I
allegedly,
suppose we'll go in.
So.
You make your way into the building, and
We'll get to the cliffhanger.
you come up the stairs, open up a big set of doors, large green doors that you push open. You come into a large room lit by multiple braziers going back, where there's this building has kind of the darkness coming down very close into it. It's almost chopping the backside of the building off, and then a bunch of tendrils run out of that darkness towards a throne, a very ornate throne where a man is sitting. And he's fairly small. He's for an elf. He's maybe 5'6". His build is kind of the best way to describe it is Twinkie. And he's kind of sitting in this throne as you guys walk in, and all of these tendrils coming off the dark connect into his back and his legs. And he's looking at you guys, and he looks over and he goes, "Welcome to the bountiful lands of the Drow. I am Father Kelleror, Ascendant of Control." And that is where we will call it.
Ooh,
I'm the only one to pick that up.
That is
What is an
where we will
ascendant?
call
Luna.
it.
Oh
My dear kitty. My dear kitty.
What is
You
oh
cannot
no?
sit there.
Peace out, guys. We will
ascendants the
call it
people-
there. It's good having you. Everybody wave, smile and
Yes.
wave, boys. See you guys
Island
next
wave.
time.
Carrot.